Hello? Test gamers, hi.
Testing.
Hey gamers, sorry, I figured out the problem. I ran it in administrator mode, which apparently it doesn't like, so I didn't do that.
Is that the music from the game?
No,
oh.
that's my own music. Come on, I have to do one more thing. How's everybody doing? Dunkin' Donuts, Fletcher, Love Lane, Nico.
Hey everybody. Of course, in our final Metal Gear Solid 4 stream, it has to give us like the most issues. God, James, I feel like you should have had the cutscenes queued up on YouTube for when like the 90-minute one inevitably crashes halfway
Hi,
through.
everybody. Are the sounds coming through? Oh shit, Nico, congrats.
Hold on, I can't read the chat because my laptop just got out of surgery. Oh shit, nice.
That rules.
That's great. Thanks for joining our stream. I feel like if I had a major surgery, I would just be out of commission for like...
Yeah, everybody pog for Nico in the chat. Is the game audio coming through? I think it might be too low. One sec. I think it's probably gonna be low right now, and then it'll be high. It'll be very loud when we get in the game. My sound lights come through. There they are. Thanks, Box. So Jay, I think I forgot to mention in the tweet, Jay is gonna be late. But they'll be joining as soon as they can.
They're signing their prison release forms.
Yeah.
Oh, Robo Machine asks, how are your VTuber avatars made?
Oh, so I made this from scratch in Blender, like the model, and then yeah, like made it in Blender, rigged it, and then I'm using a software called VUp, which has like sort of boilerplate animations like this. There's a few other ones that are kind of broken right now that I gotta go through and fix, but I've been meaning to do that, but I've been so behind on so much other work that I will get to it eventually. Oh, thank you. Yeah, congrats to Jay for getting unbanned.
Yeah.
We annoyed enough Twitter people to get them to
Haven is headed southward
to rethink.
At a speed
Thanks
of
so much,
33
Robo.
knots.
Oh, thank you.
The Missouri's falling behind at a rate of about 2 nautical miles every hour.
Can't this thing
I
go
very
any
much
faster?
appreciate it.
I'm afraid not. This is as fast as she'll go. Liquid
Oh yeah,
Starlink
last time on
Safety,
Metal Gear
a US
Solid,
military satellite disguised as
a lot happened.
Yeah. Where did we leave off again? Or what was the last thing we did? We were in...
We fought,
Oh, we're in Shadow
it was the Metal
Moses.
Gear fight, yeah.
If we can figure out JD's orbit,
And we found out that Rex can beat Ray.
we should be able to predict where Haven's gonna surface.
JD is in a synchronous elliptical orbit, so its next perigee should be in.
Oh, got it. 15 hours.
The last thing we
6
saw was
minutes,
Joker
and 12
Liquid.
Seconds.
Right. In 15 hours, it's going to be over the Bering Sea. 494
How do I
nautical
extend
miles
the-
from the Bering Strait.
Window again?
Haven knows it
Oh,
too.
yeah.
They'll be holding position in that area.
Do they really have to get that
Is that
close to
Mei Ling?
launch?
That is Mei Ling. Yeah, she's a
Nukes fired
commander
from
or
Rex's
admiral-
radar have a damage radius
admiral of the,
approximately 300 meters.
USS
Target is a moving
Alabama or
satellite
whatever I
that's traveling
forget.
at 10 kilometers per second. To get the precision they need, they have to get as close as they possibly can.
won't launch his nuke until JD is at perigee. The Missouri can use that time to catch up.
I really like
Will we
her
make
stick that on like one side is their ship and the other side
Once
is
Haven stops moving, it'll
Yeah.
take us
his
an hour to
liquid
close the gap.
submarine.
After that, the Missouri needs to
Oh
strike
no,
before
Snake.
Haven's launch preparations are complete.
Jesus.
This ship was stripped of most of its equipment, and she's got no electronic warfare capabilities of any kind. No radar, no high-tech weaponry. We'll have to rely on our own eyes to track the enemy. From the looks of it, Haven is going to use a railgun mounted on the bridge to destroy JD. You'll need to open the cover to launch the nuke. That's our one and only chance to get inside.
Inside? Why can't we attack it from here?
It wouldn't do any good.
Snake doing whippets in the
As
middle of
Liquid has
briefing.
control of the system. Physically
God.
destroying GW would still leave supreme authority.
Infiltrating
in
a
his hands.
sub like that,
Sons of the Patriots.
I would be doing drugs before too.
Yes, Dr. Emmerich is right. That's why we need to destroy
I guess not
GW
really.
from
Are
the
whippets
inside
considered drugs?
before attacking Haven itself.
Liquid's very own Death Star.
I guess. Yeah, kind of.
All right,
Is it
everybody,
illegal to
here's the
do
plan.
whippets? Like if I
We
do a
know
whippet in
Haven
front of a
have to
cop, will I
surface
get
and
arrested?
fire the railgun. When
I
it
don't
does, the Missouri will see it.
I don't think
We'll
it's
make a
illegal
quick
to
approach and
do
deliver
them.
a strike team.
Okay. Some kind of substance
Our
abuse.
goal is twofold. Prevent that nuke from launching.
Whippets is just
Wipe out
recreational
GW's
brain damage.
programming.
I learned this year
Enemy
that doing
relies entirely on electronic means of
too many
threat
whippets
detection,
can give you a
so they
B12
won't be able to
deficiency.
see the Missouri until they surface.
Wow, Johnny, what the fuck?
We'll launch the strike team from catapults at the exact moment Haven's armored cover opens.
Yeah, it just kind of gives you brain damage.
They'll then penetrate GW's physical server room and infect it with a worm cluster.
But what if they shut down GW before we get in there?
Liquid is already entrenched within the Patriots network. He needs to stay there, or destroying JD won't serve him any purpose. They can't
Brain
afford
damage
to
is
have GW
actually. Oh,
shut
hey, Brew,
down.
how's it going?
Hey, Brew.
And let's not forget, Liquid will throw everything he's got at stopping the strike team.
Exactly. The corridor leading to GW is defended by directed energy weapons that emit
I agree,
certain
brain
types of
damage is good.
microwaves.
Did you say
It's hella funny.
That's right. And at that frequency, the waves will
Me
start
too.
to evaporate any living person within
We
range.
fought for Jay's right to continue to get Twitter brain damage.
You'd have to have a death wish to go in there.
Did you already mention that Jay's joining later?
Sounds like
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
did. Yeah.
Jay's joining.
Speaking of brain damage, I have a memory of like 5
This isn't the time
minutes.
for your stupid jokes.
Outside the corridor, Liquid soldiers will be out in full force.
Jay just finished infiltrating Twitter headquarters and is now evacing. And we'll be here in time for the stream.
Destroy GW.
Yes, I do. She left us something that'll point us in the right direction.
Naomi helped with the preparations to stop Haven's launch.
Naomi.
All of our internal data on Haven came from her. The reason she got on the
By the
Nomad
way,
with us
how
in
is
the first
the like
place
game audio? The game audio is so low
was to get close to me.
for us, but I can't tell if it's
But
even audible
she
for
ended
people
up
on the
turning to
stream.
Sunny instead.
What do you mean?
She left her plan in Sunny's hands.
Okay,
This
good.
entire operation is based
Yeah,
on
Jay
the
had
day
to
she left us.
CQC Jack.
Whose side was she on anyway?
So how's everyone doing? Sorry, I'm like being quiet because I don't know, there's just
We'll never know
cutscenes,
exactly
but
what her true intentions were.
I feel like this entire stream is gonna
But
be
one thing's for
cutscenes.
sure.
Yeah,
There's a lot
She
at the
was
end of the game, so
determined to stop.
there's a few fights though that get kind of hard. Oh shit. Oh, it's just Naomi.
You'll carry on. Will. Come on, guys. Somebody say something.
Are those the
positive.
replacements for the
Anything.
rat patrol?
Who those?
Yeah,
Attention.
because a few of them died.
Listen up.
Oh, a hot
A
take.
wise man once wrote,
Dunkin'
"The
Donuts.
tongues of
Got a
dying
hot
men
take.
You have a hot
enforce
take?
attention
Do you have one?
like
I don't have
deep
one.
harmony. Where words are spent,
You told me one
are
earlier.
seldom spent in vain."
Oh yeah, that's more of a lukewarm take. I was telling James earlier that you know those memes where it's like, oh, like post 4 images
Any other
that
questions?
reflect what it's like to date you, no downloading new images. I'm like,
Yes, Snake.
I mean, I feel like this is pretty obvious, but like I feel like everyone who posts those downloads new images, right?
I know about those.
I get like it's one of the like extremely innocuous things I get unreasonably annoyed at seeing now because I'm like, you downloaded new images, but I also don't care that much, so it's my lukewarm take.
I mean, I agree with that.
I just see the images people post and I'm like, where are you keeping these in your camera roll?
Actually, only about a third of it is her work. Naomi was
Is that,
working
am
on
I
a
just
program
like, am
to
I just like an
destroy
idiot? Is
GW,
that like part of the joke?
she
Is that
couldn't
people
quite
download
finish
new
it.
images?
I think I
So
did
she
one of those
handed it over
once,
to
and I
Sunny.
100% just like, there were images I had in my head, and I just like
Library to see
downloaded
if there
those.
was any source code she could use to complete it.
I'm not afraid to admit it.
Eventually, she found
I
some.
only have one friend who I definitely know has like
It was
actual
Emma's
meme
worm
folders on
cluster.
their phone of just like just like Gumby reaction images.
I know who that person is.
Yeah. Always has one ready.
She took my sister's code and worked it into Naomi's program. I didn't have
Did you
time to
see
look
that
over every single
reflection
line.
of Naomi?
I saw that
What I did
first.
see
I've never seen that
reminded me of
before.
Emma.
That's hella funny.
It was like she left traces of herself behind in the
Twitter's full of
structure.
posers.
But this worm
I
cluster
never
that
downloaded
Sunny
new
created,
images. Yeah, I'm a
It's
poser.
even
I'm
better than
I'm right
Emma's.
with them.
Sunny's worm destroys the AI's intellect by triggering apoptosis in the cells. Once uploaded into GW, it should do some real damage.
Never trust a blue check mark. Including Chloe.
Snake.
Especially me.
You ever think about quitting?
Why? It's not like I've got my
I've
health
thought a
to
lot
worry about.
this year about ditching the blue check mark so I can change my Twitter handle.
Just, you should sell it.
Sell my account?
Yeah, just let somebody else, just give it to somebody else. I wonder how much you could sell a check mark account.
I actually had someone DM me the other day asking how much I would sell my account for.
Are you trying to kill yourself?
Oh no. No smoking. This is what happens when you smoke
Dead
cigs.
set on going to Haven yourself.
Use the check mark for good, like freeing Jay the next time they get into
Why
Twitter
don't we
jail.
get somebody else?
I
to
mean,
do it?
that's like why I posted,
There's
a,
no
like was
need for
harassing
you to
Twitter
do
the
it.
other day.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll put
I
the
still
blue
have
check mark
things
to
left
good
to
use.
do.
Maybe it'll help some.
Besides smoke.
Yeah, let them know who they're dealing with.
Snake. Snake's a disaster.
Otacon, why don't you jump off the ship with me?
I don't think so. I've still got things to do myself. And I don't even smoke.
Trying to remember what I think there's like a few things I remember.
There's a one big boss fight before we get to. Actually, I don't know where that boss fight actually is, like location wise.
Kinda remember. Oh my god. Oh no, I didn't. loading up all of the PPU modules, whatever that means. Whatever happened to the Italian Elon Musk account? Was that account suspended?
I think it was it?
That was one of my favorite short-lived parody accounts.
Yeah, it's gone.
How the game load, your avatar looks dead. I'm so excited to play the next Metal Gears. Metal Gear Solid 5.
Do you think you're gonna play through campaign?
We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Maybe not. We'll see if I play through the whole thing. I definitely want to play Ground Zeroes for sure.
No problems to report.
Prepare to go full speed ahead and get the strike team ready for
It'll be
immediate
nice to not
launch.
have all the problems I've been having with this game.
How long until it surfaces?
About 20 minutes.
Hey, I send
Right on
the
schedule.
calzone to space. I don't pay it taxes.
When she surfaces and opens up her armor, we'll move in as planned.
Oh.
Aye, Captain.
Speaking of Italians, did you see? You saw Rudy Giuliani today.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Yes?
Why? What's...
dude's looking tight.
This is my first
Looking
real
great.
engagement.
I see. Your point?
That was like I actually
At
got
first,
scared
getting
when I
assigned
saw
to
it.
this ship was a big letdown for me. But the inaction was kind of a relief, too.
I just keep on thinking about like that and
I'm
when
scared.
Mitch McConnell's fucking hand was rotting off.
God.
I'm scared too. This is also my first time.
Just
But I'm not
dude's
going to let
literally
it get to me,
falling apart, but
because
just
I'm
barely
more
holding
scared
on
of
to
what
like
Giuliani.
destroy. Giuliani.
Nobody is going to die on my watch. This ship is going back to Hawaii in one piece.
Oh, look at Mei
That,
Ling
I promise.
Right.
and bringing up the morale from her crew.
She's so good.
Yeah, Mei Ling's story is kind of cool because after Shadow Moses, everybody involved was kind of fucked over because everyone was like, "Oh, it's kind of a disaster. And we have to cover this up," so nobody could, really do much. Like, it didn't improve anybody's LinkedIn, but then Mei Ling, I don't know, just worked hard and got her own ship.
Gang's all here.
I love the slow motion walks in Metal Gear games because it's always just fucking goofy like characters. Like in the
There's a bunch
second,
of dorks.
like in the second one, how it
But he's
was
in no shape to fight.
it was
Best to let
Otacon,
him rest.
Snake, and Raiden slowly walking away from
Without the system to protect them,
Emma
everybody's
Emmerich's
losing their
dead
nerve.
body,
They say SOP's
and like
after
also
effects
like
are
a
so bad, a lot of soldiers have deserted.
Otacon was holding a bird.
The only people I have left to rely on are Marilyn, him,
Kind of an unknown quantity, isn't he?
I hooked him up with a 9ID M82. Fancy meeting you here.
How did he
what
get
are
on
you
this
doing
ship?
here?
I laundered these guys' ideas, then issued them
He
new
comes with
naked
it.
weapons, including that catapult you're gonna
Even
be
has
riding.
a little soda with him.
Business has been slow ever since Liquid got his hands on the system. His extra orders stopped coming in. Now that all the weapons all over the world are locked, the only ones still looking to fight would be you and yours. They tell me it's not economical to replace all that useless equipment on the battlefield with my stuff. So I made an extra special trip
30-minute
out here.
cutscene so far.
just for
There's
you.
like 20 minutes maybe.
Drebin,
How long have you
do
been?
you even have the
How long did you have
slightest
to
We've been
idea
about
what's
live
going
about
on
15
here?
minutes because we had to start late because of the
Oh, yeah.
Of course
shoes.
I do.
Look at that.
funny.
See, when it comes down to it, the world's like this soda here.
What's the monkey's
Once
name
the
again?
bubbles are gone, I ain't got no use
I don't
for
know.
it. It's worth nothing.
Wait, yeah, I don't. Do they ever say the monkey's
I'm on
name?
the side of whoever needs me the most. You dig? If you need anything, just say the word. I'm setting up shop here for a spell.
Sure, why not?
Enjoy it. Could be your last.
Could be your last. Little Gray, that's his name?
That's cute.
I'm all out. All right.
Snake gave the monkey a cigarette.
Looks like that last smoke will have to
Snake
wait
gave the
after
monkey
all.
a cigarette.
Later.
Snake gave the monkey a cigarette.
He did. It's okay. He's allowed to have a little.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
I love the anonymous soldiers in these games so much.
I know, yeah, there's some of my favorite characters.
You're over there.
God, now I actually want to play Phantom Pain again.
Right? I in the
Like being on Mother Base and like seeing your soldiers like sparring and stuff and like
warship,
Mhm.
Outer Haven.
when I
It's a
first
modified
when I
version
first
of
started
an
playing this, I
arsenal
was like,
geared
oh, I don't know if I'm
stolen
gonna
from
play
the
5. But
Patriots.
getting through this series, I'm now just remembering
with
playing
Irving
5
and
and
other
getting
unmanned
excited about it.
I mean, it's definitely like
According
the
to
best one
Naomi's
to
data,
actually
Haven
play,
is crewed
I
by a
think.
battalion of enhanced
Sorry.
soldiers,
Combat-wise.
each called
Oh,
from the
sorry, what
best
did
the
Snake give the
PMCs have
monkey?
to offer.
Gave the monkey a cig.
If Liquid succeeds in
Nicotine
destroying
addiction.
JD and gaining control of the Patriot system, he'll make Haven his
Vaping
flagship,
monkey.
and his PMCs will spread like
You get
wildfire
the vape and
across
now
the
you're
globe.
solid 5.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, remember? You have that like little weird
then,
vape pen thing that
mankind's
definitely
armed
didn't exist in the
subjugation will
80s.
begin.
Captain, Haven
I
sighted.
thought you had a cigar.
Prepare to fire, main
You
gun!
have a cigar in Peace Walker and in Metal Gear Solid 3, but in the new one, you get how loud is the game? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Really? I thought you have a cigar in Phantom Pain. And it plays that like music when you smoke it.
But it's like a weird like vape cigar. It's definitely like a digital thing, isn't it? Or am I crazy?
I don't remember.
Listen closely.
It's a vape cigar.
This is our last
A phantom
chance to
cigar.
stop Liquid.
I think that might be the actual name of it, is a Phantom cigar. Listening card. I immediately like thinking about saying Phantom cigar. I just heard that noise in my head.
It's time. Time to do your duty. Remember, no matter what happens, I'll be with you till the very end. You are my pride and joy.
Thanks, Uncle. So does everybody know what's happening right now? Basically, Liquid is trying to fire a nuke at a satellite, GW, so he can just control shit everywhere. And he's using the old railgun from Metal Gear Solid 1 to do it, because it shoots an undetectable nuke. So that means they can't, like, blow it up before it gets there to wherever it's
A naked nuke.
it's destination is.
Naked nuke. That's that's Rex's railgun, right?
Yes.
If we're responsible for Liquid sins, then the onus is ours to bear.
Right.
Honestly, they're not really responsible for Liquid sins. I think it's the US for not cleaning up after Shadow Moses and just leaving a fucking nuke in the middle of Alaska.
Failure will spell doom for the human race. You've got to stop them from using that railgun. Then annihilate GW.
Big battle. Does the boss fight that I'm thinking of happen on the boat?
It happens on not this boat, but the Liquid's boat, Liquid submarine.
Target hit! Light damage!
The enemy is returning fire.
Oh no, torpedoes. The US being irresponsible weapons, that doesn't sound like America. Yeah, no, America's very good at keeping control of their weaponry and never letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Snake just smoking. God, I forgot that they just catapult themselves on.
It's so funny. All right, we're on the ship. Outer Haven. Sorry, my avatar is gonna lag as my entire computer goes to 100% capacity to load Liquid and ship. Compiling PP modules. Didn't even give. They didn't need helmets. Johnny, Meryl, and people than that.
Maybe you're just the first ones.
Oh. But I don't know. I'm like, I guess we'll see.
So I remember like the big moments in the ending of the game, but for some reason like the in between, like how you get from each point like is a blur to me.
Mm-hmm. I think they're pretty short from what I remembered. This level makes me feels like Metal Gear Solid 2 the most.
Yeah.
Being on a ship, on a tanker.
Can you walk?
I think so.
Are you okay?
Hurts a hell of a lot more without SOP.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it? What about Occupy?
He fell into the ocean. Snake, I'll catch up soon. You go ahead.
That doesn't sound good.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh no. What are they called? The frog unit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. I don't know why they use catapults. I wonder, how else would you be able to get on a ship like this though?
That's a good question. Is there a reason in the
I'm gonna save.
In the canon of the game why the frogs are all women? They explain it, right? I think they give some kind of like silly reason.
I assume it's because they're part of the. I always thought it was because they were part of the PMCs.
The beauties?
Yeah, like part of their companies, but.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up actually.
Can't find. Oh wait, sorry. Can I buy more? I guess not.
There's no explanation that I can find.
The answer could just be Kojima. I mean, the reason I always assumed it was just because I thought the PMCs were.
I mean, like, it could literally be that, like, I mean, all the soldiers in the other games are dudes.
Yeah.
Might as well change it up.
I mean, it's just this specific unit, though. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. What if I should get a better gun? Oh no. It's one of those. Check those. Can I cross through?
The skull unit is so weird. Like, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played Phantom Pain. What was their deal? I guess.
What was their deal?
Well, maybe we shouldn't spoil it. Yeah.
They're just tight.
They look like the Borg, don't they?
Kind of.
Snake, use that watertight door to get in.
What watertight door? Oh. Oh, there's two of them. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna. Oh my god, there's so many.
Yeah, they're gonna keep popping up, I think.
And I don't have any leftover rations. Maybe I can like kind of camouflage. Oh no, they see me. I'm gonna try to buy a better gun. I should have like a lot of. I think everything's on sale right now because it's the last level.
Combat high. No, it's just the whippets.
Doing a whippet and then going in a war sounds like the worst thing.
Snake is so stressed, you have to listen to your podcast.
Do I not have a P90? Oh well. I'm gonna try to stay here. Oh, what?
my god.
Oh, he lightly tapped me and I died. Okay, I think I might have to sneak this, actually.
I remember, I do remember this part now that I'm seeing you play it. It's a pain.
Yeah.
The war slump.
Oh, I do have my rail gun, which is actually really good for the against the geckos. I totally forgot about that. Where are there any railgun bullets? Okay, so that's if I can't. Oh my god. Maybe I can stealth this whole area.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because they're gonna keep popping out like right in front of you, I think, like they just did.
I don't remember this area being that hard, but I guess it maybe was. It'd be cool if I can get through here completely undetected. Oh.
Yeah, it's Thursday, right?
Yep.
I don't know where this week went. It felt like really long, but also like it went by really fast.
Yeah. That's what every week feels like now.
For me, it was just because of work.
Time always feels like it's going too slow, and then before I know it, it's Friday.
Yeah, my days last so long. Like I by like 2 o'clock, I'm like done. I feel like I'm like done with work, and I look at the clock and it's like 2, and I'm just like, what? 3 more hours.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks, Fletcher. Whoa, am I gonna get through here with oh.
Every day today was a slog. I know that was probably a typo, but that's how I feel. Working from home has its own kind of drag to it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like working from home, and I did so even before quarantine. Yeah, it's like you have to work out a lot of a very specific routine to not feel that, I guess, but I guess it's just for me, it's just like a combination of the weather and just the time of year too. Like it's really busy right now.
What was that? No.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. So lucky. Oh. Some ammo and a ration.
Can you save?
Yes. But I don't think it's gonna do anything because they'll just load in the same room.
Oh. In Washington, it gets dark at like 4 p.m. now.
Yeah.
There have been some days actually these past few weeks where it just feels dark like the whole day. I do actually work better though when it's overcast out. When it's like really bright and sunny outside and I'm stuck inside, I start to feel depressed.
Same.
Like I don't think I have like seasonal depression or anything like some of my friends do, but when it's like really sunny out, I definitely like feel like a weird just kind of like laziness.
Yeah.
But when it's like rainy and overcast, I feel like I have more energy. It's weird.
It feels cozier.
Yeah.
Watching Keanu telling me you only commit a crime if you get caught. Is that from the new Cyberpunk 2077 trailer?
God, I haven't streamed.
You don't
I feel like even if I was excited about the game, watch them. There's just it seems like they're revealing a lot.
I haven't seen any of them.
Also, I think like people played like
Our audio's cutting out
really?
because of the loading screen. Yeah. How is the sound now? Is it a little bit better?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think like the latest preview was like 16 hours of the game. Like a bunch of people got to play like 16 hours of the game. That's such a long preview.
Do people like it? Or what do people?
I think so. I don't know.
It's so, whenever those things happen, it always feels so hard to get like a good judgment of the game, because everybody, usually those events I feel like just get very hyped up for people. They bring them into a epic cool place around neon lights and they're like, all right, here's a free hotel and dinner and whatever, and also you're gonna meet Keanu and also judge our game fairly.
I mean, they definitely didn't do that with this because of quarantine.
Oh yeah, good point. Wait, I didn't even think about that. Time to save. I forget, is this part special in any way? Do I have to, is the tranking them better?
I don't know, I'm trying to remember though what the trick to this fight is and if it's possible to do on the emulator. Do you remember what you're supposed to do?
Nope. Don't remember. I'm not gonna reveal what the fight is though. But just say.
Yeah, I mean, I know Cyberpunk's gonna be really long. It's just like every preview I've ever done for a game was like they let you play like an hour or two.
Where's that coming from? Where's the other? Wait, where is that? Oh, are they coming from the ceiling or something? Oh! I was wondering who's shooting at me.
Oh my god, Fletcher. You wouldn't help your friend.
There's no trick right here, though, right? This is just a fight against the frogs.
I think so.
Oh. Oh. The city photography game is good.
Oh yeah, that game looks really cool. I have a code, I still need to check it out.
What's it called?
Umurangi Generation.
What is that?
It's like a photography game just set in this like kind of sci-fi city.
Oh. You just go around a city taking pictures?
I think so. I mean, I haven't played it, but
Snake.
yeah, I think so. The art and the music are really good.
Snake. Run.
I know your wavelength. It brings back memories. It can't be.
Oh, who could it be?
Man, remember our first Metal Gear Solid stream?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Months ago. Jesus.
I love the little
The little puppets.
the little doll, yeah.
Six years ago.
Is this the new Puppet Master movie?
Meryl! Wait,
Oh, Akiba.
It has been a long time, Snake.
Screaming mantis.
It's so cute. Look at that little doll.
Look who it is, the ghost. There's no Ghost of the Sorrow? Oh, wow, it's... My computer does not like rendering screaming mantis. Holy shit. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Skipped frames detected. Your Streamlabs is freaking out.
Yeah, I know,
Is our audio cutting out at all?
Don't worry, it's almost over, I think. Okay. Alright, we're back to normal.
No, don't fight Meryl.
Oh.
You don't remember what you have to do?
Hold on, I gotta buy more bullets. Oh, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a sniper rifle. So I think that might help me.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to, Wait. Okay, Jay, say something. Wait, hold on. Don't say something yet. I just realized I wasn't in our Discord chat. Okay, now say something.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, can everybody hear Jay?
Jay sounds a little low to me. Jay, talk more.
Hello? Am I still low? Am I still quiet?
Yeah, James, I think you're gonna have to fix that.
Is Jay coming through at all? Okay. Alright, now Jay, say something.
Hey. It's JaeBearhat.
Jay,
Live and
back
in the mix.
back from the fucking dead. Still low?
I put down a phoenix down. Oh, hi. Dogs running around in here. I put down a phoenix down, and I have been revived.
Oh, hold on. I just gotta turn up Discord. Alright, now say something.
Hey, what's up? It's JaeBearhat, live in the mix.
One more time. How did you get unbanned?
I literally don't know, because when they sent me the unban notice, it was like, oh, sorry, we had flagged your account as spam by accident. It just happens sometime. Like, definitely like a form letter, and I was like, that is not what I got banned for, but okay.
Wait, what did they say you got banned for?
Hold on, let me pull it up. Also, when you get a chance, don't forget to share to the Discord.
Doing that right now.
Twitter. Hell yeah. I hear that. Stream. Ah, there he is. There's Snake. So, according to Twitter, we're writing to let you know that we've unsuspended your account. We're sorry for the inconvenience, and we hope to see you back on Twitter soon. A little background. We have systems that find and remove multiple automated spam accounts in bulk, and yours was flagged as spam by mistake. Please note that it may take an hour or so for your follower and your following numbers to return to normal. So, like, definitely, like, not what it said as to why I was
Liars,
banned.
yeah, what the heck?
But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to ask about it. I'm just going to be like, okay, you got my ban reversed. Good enough.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm a proud ban survivor.
I can't really hear Jay that much.
I'm trying to get the volume good enough so that chat can hear it, but not too loud so that Jay echoes. I think should be good now. Oh no. How do we take down
Trank Meryl.
Oh wait. Oh, I know how to do it.
Please don't hurt her. Please don't.
Don't hurt Meryl. Is that Meryl? No, that's Johnny. Where did Meryl go? Oh, there's.
Trank her.
I think I have to syringe her.
I don't think you can syringe her. You can syringe yourself. Did you?
Yep. Yep, I got her. Johnny's fair game. Oh, damn, I'm out of rations.
Jay, how was Candyman 2?
Candyman 2 was like very much so like a generic like horror, like kind of like horror film. Hiro described it as like, oh, this is like a sequel. This is like a book sequel, like a novel, like when they do sequels to like novels that are really popular. So it's like fine, but it's definitely like not. It's they just turned Candyman into a generic slasher, which is very funny.
That's weird. I'm still trying to get through The Exorcist 2, but it's like over 2 hours long. I had to break for the stream.
How is it?
Boring. I'm only trying to get through it so I can watch The Exorcist 3, which I hear is really good, and then the Exorcist 4, which is apparently a Paul Schrader movie. That, like, I just found out about it this year.
No, don't do it. How do I prevent Meryl from... Okay. What about a rocket launcher? Nope.
I think there's only 4 Exorcist movies. Unless there's like some spin-off series that I'm not aware of. I literally started rewatching them just because I found out that the 4th movie was directed by Paul Schrader and has a score by Angelo Badalamenti. And I was like, that sounds weird as shit, I need to see it.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
The score is by Angelo Badalamenti and Dog Fashion Disco. It's like, what the fuck? Such a weird pairing.
Oh my god. Am I doing this fight right?
Oh yeah, you're right, Lovelane. I'm totally forgetting about the prequel.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. Or is the prequel the one that I'm thinking of?
I'm gonna be real quick right back. I had just tossed some food in the oven, but it should be ready, so I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay.
It's all good. Oh no, I'm gonna die soon. No, I can't die.
Oh yeah, the one I'm thinking of is Dominion. The prequel, yeah.
Get squeezed.
No, somebody please.
I want... I promise there will be other streams. Just... Oh, Jesus. Oh. Nice try. There's got to be some... I just shoot the puppets, right? Do you remember?
I thought that that's what that's all you do. Yeah. Was shoot the puppets. Does anyone else remember? Are there any soldiers that are like being controlled right now?
I don't think so.
Oh, CQC the puppet?
CQC the puppet? Can you do that? Oh! Oh yeah, the... Hey, I got a mantis doll. What do I do with this? Hey, what do I do with my freaking mantis doll? Is it a weapon? Mantis doll.
Oh yeah, I love the mantis.
Oh yeah, I don't think your controller has motion, does it?
Oh, it does.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, baby, it's the PS4 controller.
I didn't know that it worked with the with an emulator though.
Wow, I figured that out on my own. I totally forgot about that part.
Is Jay back?
Jay's back, right? Are you back, Jay?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Jay's unbanned. It must have it because that somehow worked.
What's this girl's name again? Laughing Mantis?
Screaming Mantis?
Screaming Mantis?
Yeah. Twisted Mantis. Oh, Graham, thanks so much for the sub. 3 months. Thank you, buddy. Old man zone.
Well, Snake, that's Screaming Mantis. Her story, she's always screaming. That's it. Nothing else really interesting to her. Girl just loves to scream. I would say this is more crying than screaming. I'm gonna be honest here.
Well, at the end, they always do the opposite of, you know, she's probably gonna be like, I'm not screaming anymore.
Now I'm
Snake,
whispering Mantis.
I'm not screaming anymore. I've discovered my inside voice.
Streaming Mantis. And she's a streamer.
Damn, she got jumped.
It would be really cool to see that whole segment just in real time, just watching it from Snake's view. Her kind of like tumbling and then jumping and tumbling and then jumping again.
She has rockabilly girl hair.
Oh my god. Wait, does she? The screams. Oh. Oh yeah, she does kind of have a, like a little pompadour. Or, I don't know if that's a pompadour?
I mean, she doesn't have...
She's screaming. She has a headache.
It's not really, I mean, it's not a pompadour, but it reminds me of those, crap, what are they called? Those, like, rockabilly dudes.
Rockabilly dudes?
Yeah.
Do they have a name?
I'm specifically thinking of, like, the ones in Japan.
Oh. I always just call them the rockabilly dudes.
Oh yeah, it is a Ziggy Stardust mullet.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, is there no second phase? Maybe there is no second phase. Oh, maybe there is after this.
No, this is just the normal, like, post-boss sequence.
Wait, will this work on her? Oh. I don't want to... I've been doing, no kill on all of them, so...
The fucking Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, Fletcher, that's what I thought too.
Oh yeah, no, so there is, but I already knew what to do. I just gave myself the syringe.
So that prevented it from happening altogether?
Yeah, because the syringe, the way she controls you is through nanomachines, but the syringe suppresses nanomachines.
Oh, I don't think I knew that when I did this fight.
I mean, I just remembered because several of the fights, the trick is to just use the syringe. Because the whole point of this game is, if you got nanomachines, they can kind of control you. And that's why Johnny is so cool.
Yeah, nanomachines, they can kind of control you. A little bit. That wasn't really, that was more of a yelp.
Kojima is a COVID vaccine truther.
Snake is Q and nanomachines are 5G.
I'm not screaming anymore. Now I'm dreaming.
Oh, good. She almost touched me.
I almost got her cooties on me.
Uh-oh, what's happening? From MGS1. Did they get the same voice actor for this?
I can barely hear it, so I don't know.
Hold on, let me adjust.
I love like to read these things with two demons being like, is this what you guys want? Do you want me to just bring everything back? Look, here's Psycho Manus, he's back now.
Yeah.
Ah.
Memory card. Your skills have improved, or rather.
It's funny because we don't have a PS3. There's no memory card.
Oh, hey, Pyro.
Yeah, Pyro says,
Hey,
yeah, it's the
Pyro.
same voice actor. Oh, so hi, Pyro.
Oh.
It's actually, he couldn't read it because PS3 has their...
Is he moving the controller? Vibration is back.
Wait,
oh, yeah,
that's...
because like when this originally came out, the controllers didn't have vibration.
Yeah.
So when it did that, it wouldn't vibrate, and he'd be like, wait, what? This controller doesn't have vibrate?
Yeah. I've never seen that screen before. That's so funny. It would be really funny if he was like, I'm gonna read all the games you've played. Wait a minute. PS3 has no games. And Chad Warden comes in.
So, you bested the last beast. That doll you just picked up lets you manipulate anybody who's got...
Fletcher.
Sounds like something the devil's cooked up, if you ask me. Mantis came from South America. She was born and raised in a country racked by never-ending civil wars.
She was part of a unit called Die Antword.
To the ground when she was still a little girl. Hunted by enemy death squads, she was separated.
Oh my god, it's so... the volume's so
She
low.
barely managed to escape with her life. Ended up in the basement of this one building. It was full of corpses that had been dumped there. Almost all of them had been tortured to death. She was petrified with fear. And then, she heard the sound of heavy boots on the floor above her, followed by shrieking screams. The kind that would make every hair on your body stand straight up. She had stumbled across a makeshift torture chamber. Somebody locked the door, and she was trapped. It was dark, it was dank, and it was full of a wretched stench. She couldn't sleep
I
with
see
the
you're
screams
playing
of
Doki
torture victims
Doki
all
Literature
around
Club.
her.
I
All she could
haven't
do was
played
sit
Doki
curled up in
Doki.
one
I've
corner
only
of
seen
the
Chloe
room,
play parts of
screaming.
it.
It was
A
okay.
week passed, then 10 days. She managed to keep hydrated by drinking the filthy water pooled up on the floor, but there was no food.
This is very exciting, Drebin.
What's going on? I've stopped paying attention.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh,
I was
he's
reading.
explaining about how she got locked in a corpse room, and then she ate the corpses, and that's why she screams.
I was reading Jay's Candyman 2 review.
And then
Sorry,
she was
Drebin.
saved by a little black mantis that taught her how to block out the screams, how to plug up her inner ears.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck, Drebin?
That when she couldn't stand the hunger any longer, she started feeding on the corpses.
Ew.
Only the male ones. She didn't
Because she was a feminist.
It was a female mantis devouring her mates.
How does he know this shit?
I think he's making it up.
He's reading the Wikia. It's fan lore.
It was all a hallucination.
He's trying to write a creepypasta.
And then the hyper-realistic eyes came out of the screen. It's true, Snake.
This is Drebin writes PMC fan fiction. He like hears of like cool soldiers that he likes, so he just like writes their backstories.
What do you think, Snake? Feedback appreciated.
Psycho mantis, half assimilated into her soul, pulling the strings. Screaming mantis was just another puppet. Anyway, she survived several weeks down in that hellhole and finally got back to the surface. But the screams in her head didn't subside. They would always be with her. Only this time, they weren't real. The inner earplugs didn't work anymore. The black mantis had disappeared. There was no place left to escape. Which is why she was always screaming.
She bought a copy of Majora's Mask from a strange flea market.
But it's over now. You freed Mantis from that dark nightmare.
The last of them beasts.
You got it, pal. Well, I'm done playing storyteller for a while. Now get going. GW's waiting. And this time, you get to make up the ending.
How does the story end? You decide.
Snake, is all of that true? No, I'm fucking confused, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Nah, she just screams because she's fucking like cuckoo in the cocoa head, you know?
that's just a weird name she has. I don't know. It's just a company. They're just mercenaries.
They're here.
Hell yeah, one of the best scenes in the game.
That's so weird. Why are these cutscenes lagging?
Without me.
Technology's too good.
I'll protect you. Go. Destroy DW while there's still time. While I'm still alive.
Meryl.
Mandatory mercenary personas.
Snake, the corridor ahead is full of microwaves.
Full of microwave.
No way I'm getting there. I'm cooked. I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
I'm sorry your uncle sucks.
I've got your back.
Meryl.
They explain the plot point with Johnny's nanomachines.
On the other side.
Alright, Meryl, you don't have to put on these fake waterworks, okay?
Wait, did they ever explain Johnny?
I forget when they do.
Go!
Oh yeah, the game's gonna heat up. Oh god, I was so scared I wouldn't be able to save.
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this. It's not about winning or losing.
What are you looking at?
I was just looking around this room to see if there's anything cool in here. I don't think so.
Tongues of dying men enforce attention like deep harm. Where words are spent, they are seldom.
Why don't we get somebody else? It's our duty. Finish it.
We gotta finish it.
I've got nothing to lose. You were the light.
Spread out these weird
It'd be cool if they had one of these flashbacks and it was just like the podcast. Hi, welcome to our podcast.
We'll meet again on the other side.
Time to do your duty.
Hey, Snake, you can save by using...
Failure will spell doom for the human race.
To use the ladder, press the action button.
Halfway through it, just starts playing audio clips from Gex Enter the Gecko.
Kojima. Hi, how you like my game so far?
Come on, Snake. I can't hold out much longer.
Snake has a really long ass.
Damn it!
What?
I can't protect anyone.
Oh, I'm really bad at this.
I can't.
Damn.
Meryl!
It's our doo-doo boy.
Johnny Doo-Doo Ass, you're here to save me.
Johnny, you're all right.
Here.
Huh. You trying to make up for being late?
Meryl.
I didn't make it to the bathroom.
Cover!
Clear!
When I was playing this, this scene, Robbie was like talking about how like this scene made him so mad, and I'm like, this scene is the best scene in the whole game.
Why did it make him mad?
Because it's like, because it's giving the Poo Poo Man a romantic and intense like love story scene that's like out of like a really cliche action game, and I'm like, that's why it rules.
Use nanomachines to manipulate their behavior. No nanomachines, no control.
But don't you?
No, I don't have any nanomachines in me.
I pooped them out.
Yeah, here's the explanation, right?
Every time we had mandatory shots, I ducked out.
Don't tell me you knew this was gonna happen.
I just hate needles.
So that's why you were always out of sync with the team.
I tried to keep track of everybody's data on my wearable, but I could never keep up.
And why you weren't affected in Europe on the Volta.
Yep.
Asshole.
Wow.
Johnny, I'm running
It's like a fucking Mr. and Mrs. Smith scene.
Yeah, it is.
Meryl.
Here. Oh, I got you some
I
bullets.
never knew all those horrible things I said.
Forget it.
All those stomach aches? Was that because the nanomachines weren't there to suppress them?
Yeah.
Yeah, back at Tim at Chipotle.
Yeah, one thing about combat, you always get diarrhea.
To protect you.
So you need nanomachines for.
Johnny?
Meryl. always loved you. Ever since Shadow Moses, when I first laid eyes on you.
Oh. Remember this?
Ass in the air.
He's got a hell of a sense of timing.
What do you say?
I have to say, no.
You'd rather stay single? Okay, but we don't have to make it official.
No.
Well, how about we just move in together then?
Nope.
Why? Is there something wrong with me?
Love can bloom on the battlefield.
I'd rather do things my way.
We finally have the answer.
Johnny.
Chat.
Marry me.
Huh?
I'll say it again. Marry me.
All right, Sadie Hawkins, ease up a little.
Robbie didn't like this. This is funny though.
Right? That's what I was saying.
Hey. And don't even think about cheating on me.
I wouldn't dare.
And I want a real wedding. With flowers and a cake. It's been my dream since I was a little girl.
It really does tie up every single loose end possible.
I want to be a bride. Take me
So
home, John.
brilliant too to like tie up like loose ends for things that weren't like actually loose ends. Like
Yeah.
just like, well, you wanted everything to be explained, so I'm going to be explaining it.
Meanwhile, poor Snake.
We gotta deal with these fucking... Oh my god. It is really funny how I feel like other characters are getting a much more, like, much more closure, and like, this is the shit I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Dr. Birdie wants you to save your game.
Oh god, good point. Thank you so much. I like how some of them just have pistols that they shoot at you.
Is there a better weapon you could be using?
Probably. Let's see.
Grenades or anything?
Oh yeah, I could use my grenade launcher. Oh god, I'm about to die.
I think they'll keep spawning.
Oh.
Oh, great thing you can just run past these guys.
But they keep on like, okay.
Oh.
Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna try to run.
They might just like keep respawning, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'll still equip the grenade launcher though. And buy some grenades. Oh whoa, this has stun grenades? That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would just shoot and move forward, because if you lose back, they'll keep having more room to spawn.
They constantly knock me over, though, is the problem.
I don't remember this being... I don't remember these guys being this much of an issue. They're such annoying enemies.
Yeah.
I hate when enemies in games like do damage just when you like kind of touch them.
Yeah. Oh, I was able to run past them.
Yeah, Fletcher says to just keep rolling. Oh, see? Oh shit.
Oh boy, here we go. Big coming up.
The final, what, like 2 hours of cutscenes?
There's one more, there's like one thing that's like kind of a boss. How many people is this the first time they're seeing the whole series? Is there anybody in the chat?
A bunch of viewers were here from
Is it I forgot, is the emulation copy like just load really slowly?
Yes. Yeah, it takes forever to load. It was loading the compilers that whole time, which takes
Save.
Oh, okay, it would take a long time. Yeah. I was like trying to remember, I was like, fuck, does it really load this long on the emulator? Because I remember that was like a thing there too.
Oh, our voice audio cut out, I think. We weren't really saying much.
Oh, during the loading? No. Snake, you're about to die.
Well, let me see here. If the famous Snake is having trouble getting up, I better not shoot him with a gun. I better fight him with a machete.
Oh no, it's not working.
They're not working.
Hey, here, hit this jewel. What? They're walking that slow because it's just really hard to move in those suits.
Come on, Snake.
Our boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot he lost his hands.
Now who's protecting who?
I am lightning. The rain transformed.
Right, and you just killed a woman.
Nico's son.
Snake watching Raiden stride forward is like, whoa, that's filling me with determination. Or whatever the Undertale bit is.
Snake looking at the combat high heels. Damn, nice.
Raiden is Raiden Snake's nice hand.
Oh, sorry, could you get that for me?
Yes. To me. I'll go to the server room. The corridor's full of microwaves.
Microwaves.
This is enough. My body is a machine.
You
I
can't
don't think
put
machines. I think machines are actually famously not good for
you
going
can't
through
put machines in a
microwaves.
microwave. It breaks it.
You've got a life to go back to.
She means nothing to me now.
Brighton, look at me.
How do you get that jacket on?
You still have your
Sonny put it
youth.
on to keep him warm.
Don't waste it. You can start over. From here on, this is my fight. We tore the world apart.
Right in, become a wife guy.
Made your life a living hell. It's my duty to put an end to all of this.
All right. Now make sure they don't get.
Stay with
Oh,
me,
lovely.
Snake. Hold on until we insert the virus.
I like how the frogs are just standing there while they had that, like, talk. Yeah. They're very polite. Why are they pulling out knives? Can you not use your gun in here or something?
Otacon,
Maybe.
lock it from the inside.
I don't know, cause it's cool.
Ooh.
Thank you, Snake.
For what? What did I do?
For putting the sword in his mouth. Snake just dies right here. Before even getting to the... You don't even get to see him fight with his feet.
Jesus.
Snake, that place is saturated with microwaves. The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as
Why is the top frozen?
Is the top frozen? Oh no! Wait, is the top... Oh no, is the top thing frozen?
It's not doing anything.
That's just what's going on up there. It's nothing.
Don't give up on me, Snake!
Do you want to restart and see if...
Hold on. Can we restart?
Oh my god. Wait, why are sound bites not working?
Our sound bite's not working?
Box just paid 3,000 bits to have the Mario T-Dub rap play.
Oh no! Wait, why
Oh wait, I hear it.
I hear it very... Does anybody hear it? I don't hear it. Hold on. Wait, where is that sound coming from? Oh no, this is such a mess. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I think it might have just crashed because like it died on my stream as well.
Wait, hold on. Why is the? I'm just trying to figure out where that sound is
At the
coming.
most climactic moment of the game.
Everything took a shit at once.
The ghost of Mario rap.
The ghost of Mario rap.
You owe Box. You gotta pull it up on YouTube.
I'll pull it up on.
You gotta pull it up as a video.
Yeah.
You should just put the video on the top part of the screen that was frozen and just play that while Snake goes through the tunnel.
I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from. What? Hold on. Let me figure this out real quick. It's coming out of my speakers weirdly, but it's so soft for some reason, but it's not coming out of where it's supposed to be coming from, the audio source. So I'm just trying to figure out like why it's wait, hold on. Let me do something. Okay, hold on. Won't let you clip it. Okay, so I guess fucking sound alerts are broken for some reason. I'm so sorry, Box. Hold on, let's see if the...
Don't forget the stream is a J.
Oh yeah, for sure. Jay, do you hear it? Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on my end now.
Hold on, I have an idea. Oh, fuck. I know why. I know why it didn't come through. Oh, no. That's really stupid. But I figured out why. How do you want to do this? Let me... Hold on, first let me see if that cutscene is just gonna keep on getting sorry, I'm gonna have to redo this part.
Oof, now the game's lagging.
Is the game lagging? I think it just lags when there's a bunch of those things on the screen. But I think if I just keep on rolling through them, I want to see if the cutscene will still play. If the cutscene is just frozen.
You should save. Are you able to save actually, like before you get? So you don't have to go through here again.
I don't think so.
God, and the fact that it has to do the whole. Oh no, wait, it loaded pretty quick.
Hold on, let me try. Let me set something up real quick. Just trying to... Where should I have this? Right here. That'll be in the way. Okay.
See if it works. Come on.
Oh, it's working.
Yeah, it's going.
Yay!
Wait, no.
Oh.
It froze again up top.
That's okay.
The quick flash of Mario be playing T-Dub on screen. It's so funny how this is like an absolutely beautiful scene that has been completely broken by the emulator.
Yeah.
With a big trooper, because no one's going to hit it.
This is better.
Mario has a big C, but I got the A+ on that test because it's a big mess.
The microwave scene, but instead at the top, it's just playing the opening to Battleship starring Rihanna.
You might have went to the past to the future, but I'm going to make the new game have a neutral. Man, the Mario can't play like the T-dubs on the Mac. Man, you want to hit it down with a big town? Man, you can't be like the big brand. My boy Emo, he has a Simo. And second Emo, once they get together, they're gonna be the team of the
I'm gonna have the big tan.
My boy Seth, he can rap like the meth.
Oh, we got the cake shot. Thank you.
Man,
Yeah, I want to make sure that that's in the shot.
Man, you can't beat him because he's gonna see him. Man, he's gonna hit it down with a big town.
It's weird that like the scene with like the Metal Gears worked, but it's not working for this one.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
He's gonna hit it down like a Bartolomé.
Honestly, I think this is better.
Boy, Tony Hawk. But you think Tony Hawk's so cool? Well, Kevin got some more of the forwards.
This is just
Somewhere
the next
Kojima's like screaming like David Lynch in that one video where he's just like, you think you watched the movie because you saw it on your fucking phone?
Kevin, that man. And see, today is the day that I'm gonna play the game of the big brain. I'm gonna show you what's
Oh my fucking god! I forgot how much you had to press the triangle button for this.
You write me down in your book because I'm gonna have the hooks of the big tooks.
I'm gonna have the hooks of the big
All
tooks.
the ladies want me, but it's gonna be a game that plays the reign of the Mario. See, he is a princess, but I get all the others. Hot princesses. He wants one, I want all the others because it's gonna be a sucker. See, I'm the pimpin' man of the big rat. And you wanna be in the band, well, I'll be the main man to get you out of that rant. Because it's coming down with the town.
T-Dub is cheering for Snake.
Are we? Larger Birdie wants to know if there. Yes, there is story stuff that's being missed. Kind of, right?
I think so, right?
No, this is the story. This is T-Dub.
You want me to take over the triangle duty?
Oh my god.
Boys of the boys. Man, my boys on.
Did it crash? No, okay, it's just loading.
It's loading.
It's loading. Thank you so much. Hold on, I gotta.
Town, I had a big brown. I had a big town of A bound. I rebound that ball and shoot it.
What did
I'm
you
gonna
get?
Make it because I'm the
Huh?
top.
I was asking, what did you get?
Oh, we just made it bigger.
I just made it bigger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me, because I'm gonna be like the sea, fast and nice. But I make it hit.
He taught Snake how to nurture. Miss my knee. What is that?
Oh yeah, Loveland, you were totally right. It was like about as long as.
That was the perfect length. Thank you so much. Before we go to the next scene,
yeah.
do people want to see the what actually happens during that? Because I can pull up a video.
Yeah.
Of what like actually happens during that thing. It is actually a very important cutscene. So
yeah, it might be important to do that.
All right. Please, somebody fucking clip that, please. Please, please, please. Boop. And boop. Oh, it's too long? Okay, I'll highlight it then later.
What's the highlight thing?
You can like just get a long. I mean, I guess I could also just get the VOD and just clip it out. But anyway, here's what actually happens during that scene.
I'd skip ahead a bit.
I'll watch it on your stream.
Big games, I'm still a shook.
Snake, stop taking damage.
It is like seriously like
Love
Lovely, just like what if you just played the T-dub scene again? If you're like, this is what actually happened.
What are you saying, Chloe?
Oh, it is just like such an operatic scene.
Yeah.
And it just fucking failed. Yeah, James, I think after this you should avoid playing games that you have to use an emulator for a bit. You do yourself a favor.
Also, big shout out to Enigmatic Box for playing that.
Yeah, thank you.
Finally, somebody fucking got the Mario T-dub.
Iconic.
At the very least, that it feels like with the emulator that like this is the only one that's really been that bad with regards to crashing.
True.
Because like I've streamed like a couple of games. I think I will say when I was playing like Downpour, there was definitely some problems with it, which is why I ended up just like streaming it from my console instead.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
I think for some options, it's you know it's better to use the emulator if you can than that.
yeah, honestly, like PS1 and 2 games work fine.
Yeah.
I guess except for that rendering issue that Snake Eater was having.
Oh, you're cutting in and out a little, Chloe.
Wait, what did you say?
Coming through on
Oh,
the other
nothing.
end, though.
Yeah, like it is a really cool scene because this whole time you're mashing the shit out of the triangle button, and it does feel like torture by the end of it. And you're just watching the top. Everybody losing hope.
God, well, Snake is just crawling and like literally being like cooked alive.
Oh, and then you see Sunny. And the eggs came out good.
We're running out of time. We've got to keep moving. Please. Snake!
Snake, you can make it. Alright. Oh. Alright. So let's watch it on the big screen. And we're back.
Looking good.
Yeah, Snake doing good.
Jesus.
Jesus. Snake, you good?
He's okay.
So this is GW.
Get a hot take. Can I get a hot snake for 500?
It's like a graveyard in here.
Otacon, can you do it?
Leave it to me.
Do you have a hot take?
Where? What?
Oh, somebody redeemed a hot take.
Oh,
An
really?
enigmatic box.
Jay, do you have a hot take?
God, what do we want to about what? Anything in particular?
Whatever you feel like. Be about Twitter.
Hot
take. I think Twitter was right to ban you.
To ban me?
I'm joking.
No, it's true. I guess my hot take. I'm trying to think of like one. Oh, my hot take is that it's insane to me that people think Joe Biden is gonna forgive student loans, considering that he is the reason why you cannot you can't dislodge your student loans in bankruptcy.
That is true. That is something that people don't really talk about, is the fact that he's one of the main proponents of student loans not being bankruptable. And
Yeah,
literally
everything that has made student loans like uniquely awful as far as debt goes, he's literally like the reason for that.
I agree with that hot take.
No.
He's fine. You think you could just stab right in to take him down? They should stop him before he gets to his sword. This is horrible.
Just what are these called again?
I don't. They literally are like one of the worst enemies in this entire series. Yeah, is it too long of a clip? I might just highlight it after, or get the VOD and just post. Like, I might post that on YouTube.
On like Twitter or something even, because it might be long enough for that.
Yeah. Do it, Otacon. Otacon's trying to do it and gets a mandatory Apple update.
Oh. I had accidentally minimized the Discord window, so I was like, I'm about to be like, hey, I think the audio got desynced, because I was looking at the stream.
It's over.
Now everybody has Johnny's shit.
I did it! Johnny!
Now everybody's got diarrhea. Oh, I forgot that they had rays on them. I wish there was more time on Liquid's boat, because it is supposed to be the Metal Gear Solid 2 portion of the game. It was supposed to be like a mix between the tanker and arsenal gear.
You're wishing this game was longer.
Yeah, I wish this game
longer.
I wish this game had more cutscenes.
Yes, mailing? Mailing? I don't know. I said mining.
Where's Liquid in all of this? Where we will find out. This isn't over yet.
Wait a minute. The worm is still spreading, and it's not
Stopping at GW. Is it removing the other clones? No. Wait. I don't believe this. Naomi.
They're fucking our pussies.
What is it? JD is
being erased.
Joe died and is being erased.
I can't believe it, Snake. This isn't an MP3 at all. It's an EXE file.
Wait, but I thought Max couldn't get viruses. Oh no.
Snake. How?
Snake, this is awkward.
I hope you're listening.
Otacon, if you are listening, turn this off right now. I don't want you to hear me.
The virus you uploaded is using GW as a conduit to annihilate the entire AI network.
It plays the Bill Clinton voice clip.
It's set to destroy all 4 AIs, along with JD.
This is a call out post against Otacon and
Once they're all gone.
his history of incest.
What?
If the virus didn't work, it was gonna play this funny video I found called Caramel Dancin'.
The Patriots were planning to use nanomachines to implement the system over the entire population. I had an obligation to stop it. With
After this
a little
plays,
help
it will
from
play my
Sophie.
favorite video, Leak Spin.
She helped me.
She told me about this thing called Dropbox.
What she created was an anti-AI fox dye. But this virus's name is Fox Alive. It's the conceptual
I forgot
opposite
about that.
of the nanomachines that I created all those years
There's
ago.
just there's random things from this series that I just when I replay it, I'm just like, oh yeah,
Let them run free in the
oh of course it was called Fox Alive. All right. I mean, I think it's funny and it rules, but I just always forget about it.
The thing is, like, the thing about this is that, like, that is literally how people in, like, the military and, like, tech industrial complexes, like, that's how they fucking name things.
Yeah.
So it's not inaccurate, unfortunately. Die, Fox Alive, man.
If you're listening. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's an old MacBook Pro.
Still got USB.
I'm sorry, and then it, like, the camera jumps back and she's doing the, like, Star Wars kids moves.
Hi everyone, this is my first YouTube video, the new website.
But I never got the chance.
I don't have friends, they disappoint me. You can go buy 2 or 3 stores, or just one.
In the end, you helped me feel the joy of living. Thank you, Hal. Thank you.
How do I turn this off?
How do I turn this off?
Is it this button? No, that's just the light. How do I turn this off? Sunny! Sunny, how do I turn this off? Do I just unplug it?
Oh, Sonny wanted me to play this flashcard cartoon called Foamy the Squirrel. So let's watch that.
Not so.
And then at the last second, it's a screamer. It's like the jumping face from that car commercial.
It's a car commercial.
Snake, hear me. Our country is an innocent child once more.
Except for all the racism. I couldn't. I didn't have time to
Snake,
program
we
a virus
couldn't
to stop that.
Now,
Snake, we can finally make America great again.
Oh.
Snake,
That is one AI snake I can't erase.
the time has come. You've earned your rest.
He's like going into shock right now from being in a microwave.
Is about to fall.
Larger. These programs a program called Racism Die.
Snake! Snake!
Oh, and that's the story of how Snake became
I think
Metal
that was-
Gear Solid 4, Gun of the Patriot, tactical espionage action.
Oh, this isn't over yet.
We're only 1 hour into a 4-hour ending.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one of my torrent sites right now to see what new movies are out, and we've got a movie called Active Shooter, and then another movie called Cannabis versus Cancer.
Where
Wow.
you're torrenting?
I'm not torrenting right this second. I was looking to see if there's anything, because like sometimes I'll look at like the new uploads on a torrent site to see if there's any like movies that like came out that like I didn't hear about otherwise.
Yeah.
Snake, wait here. I'll get a medic.
How did they get in the microwave?
They turned it off. They unplugged it.
Snake, there was an off switch right here.
Hello, Snake.
Hey, buddy.
Rise and shine, Snake.
Jay definitely probably uses a VPN.
Jay, do I use it? Yeah, I do use a VPN when I torrent.
Should be using a VPN when you tweet.
Stopped you. Why would I want to do that?
See, Snake, I was a double agent.
How'd he get him up there?
How did he get up here? Otacon was just up there.
China and the Soviet Union formed a secret pact.
Snake's just like laying on the ground. Oh my god, dude! I am dying. I can't hear
I don't
this right
care.
now. What?
This was all planned from the start.
Like
cool,
Mike and
I don't
Breaking
care.
Bad, just shut up and let me die.
A massive cache of funds that would later provide the foundation for Zero.
No, Jay is back. Jay is not banned anymore.
Zero sought to use his riches to achieve world.
Jay,
I got
infiltrated
unbanned.
Twitter headquarters and inserted the GW virus, which stands for get one ban.
Yeah, I used Fox Die and it worked.
Jay used Fox Die on Jack.
Because of you, 9 years ago, I tried to free us from the control of our genes.
Larger Birdie, there's a lot more exposition. Get ready.
Dear brother Solidus sought to free us from the control of the Patriots.
Remember all this?
All of it was nothing more than a process of trial and error, the end result of which is Outer Haven. to be free from Sons of the Patriots, the ultimate form of external control imposed on the Patriot soldiers.
It's not Fred.
Snake is just doing the like wrap it up like hand motion at him from from the ground.
It's loading more. God, these loading.
What?
Oh, no,
did it
our
freeze?
microphone audio keeps cutting out.
Oh, okay.
Through the microwave hallway for this.
This game seems like uniquely cursed for you.
It is really just cursed.
I guess it is a game that like is so difficult to emulate that it has a special emulator. So it makes sense that like the smallest little variations and things would just cause all these unexpected problems.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, sorry, we knew that we were cutting out. We were just talking about how bad the loading screens are.
Our minds free from their prisons.
Like all that out, just like
let me
death,
fucking
please
die,
come
please.
to me. Oh, death. Damn. No, Snake, I want you to hear the rest of my story. Snake, I did so much cool stuff. I need you to hear the rest of my story.
Snake, don't you want to hear like what you've been doing? Like what it's all about? I'm about to tell you.
But we are not yet free.
I like his little name tag. It has a picture of him on it. It's funny.
We still have a score to settle.
No, those are really expensive. Alright, this is kind of a hard fight, by the way. So I might,
Old man fight, old man fight.
One of the best sequences in this series.
Dude, this is what the Trump and Biden debate should have been.
Yeah. No, neither of them are cool enough for that.
Honestly, all the more reason they should have been forced
Yeah,
to fight
it
each
was-
other on stage.
Just fight until...
He just took his speed shot. Please. Please, just let me die.
Guy's being dude.
I want some.
Damn, he broke his finger.
Bro, he just broke his like hand.
More impactful than the last fight.
Way in the distance. Omnicon!
Oh yeah, absolutely listening.
More impactful than the last fight of The Last of Us 2. Yeah, because people actually played it to this point. Oh, here comes more. I love that like the music changes over the course of this kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean this whole sequence is incredible.
This really is like a what all the past games have just been leading up to.
Yeah.
You can really tell that like Kojima like kind of didn't want to make this, but he was like, well, okay, but I want to go out with the series on top, and then they made him make like 5 more games anyway.
Yeah, let's be real, folks. This is gaming.
This is peak gaming. Buy vaccines.
God.
You love to see it. I cry when the 2 old men hit each other. Oh, come on, can I? Oh shit, I can't even pause.
Hey, and I love that they even just say like what the music is from at the bottom. So he's Liquid, because that was the guy in 1. You see, the bad guy was Liquid. I forget, do the fight styles also change over the course of this?
Do they?
I
I guess we'll see.
I think they do a little bit. Oh my god.
Nico, can you get the famous Russian taunt in this?
The what?
The Russian taunt scene where like he kissed his snake. Because don't you have to do like a specific interaction?
Oh, let me double check.
I might be bad at this, by the way.
I'm checking the GameFAQs forum. The question is making Ocelot to kiss me?
So the last time I played this
game, making Ocelot to kiss me? Question mark.
The last time I played this game, he wouldn't stop kissing me at a
Yeah, I
certain
mean,
point.
I think. So it'll happen in the 3rd phase. Just don't do anything when he gets you in a chokehold.
That makes sense that it'd be in the 3rd phase. Because if it's in this 1st phase, that's technically like brothers kissing, right?
Yeah.
But it's okay because you beat the incest out of Ocelot. So you know he's Liquid Ocelot.
Hey, now it's Metal Gear Solid 2.
Lord of Birdie, the answer is yes.
Just like, okay, I'm gonna post in the chat. If people have ever seen Construct Intricate Rituals, that is literally what this fight scene is.
Wait, say that one more time?
I said if people have never seen Construct Intricate Rituals, I'm gonna post that in the chat right now because like that's literally what this is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Bro, this is the first Metal Gear Solid I played, so I had no idea each part reflected a previous game. That's cool. Yeah, no, like even the like fighting animations like are changing here to like reflect the like different game.
Yeah.
It's the music that really does it for me the most. Like it's perfect.
But, well, I think let's also it's also the health bars and also specifically Ocelot's name changing from Liquid to Liquid Ocelot.
Yeah.
And then to our boy, our baby boy, Revolver Ocelot.
Oh, even the style of the HP bar changes.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. It's like there's like a bunch of small things
don't do
that
anything.
like touch to go back to the original games.
Don't do anything when he gets near shuffled.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, lovely. The camera even functions differently. Just imagine like having a crush on someone's dad so bad that you get like his clone's arm grafted to you so that one day you could beat the shit out of his clone son on top of a boat and then hit them. In a dream.
Yeah, it starts out really zoomed out in the MGS1 phase, and then it becomes a little more like dramatic. The camera.
Literally, the entire story is about how gay Ocelot is for Big Boss. That's true. That's canon.
Aww. Oh man, I'm about to die. Oh, I had a quick time and I don't know what that was.
Take this!
Take that!
Oh no, am I gonna die?
No! Oh, maybe. You might be fine. Oh, you might have been saved by that sliver. You might have that slither of health left.
I think one more punch and I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
And there it is. Snake? I'm coming back right dead. Snake, oh my god, what happened? I can't believe this, Snake. You've died.
Oh my god, you start at the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm a little bit better now.
Yeah, whoops, video games. I actually think that like sequences like this in games should be like unlosable.
Yeah.
Because it's not about like, it's not about that, you know?
You have to overcome Liquid.
I don't know. I feel like they should just make it easier.
I kind of agree, yeah. They definitely should have it like a...
Like, they should have your HP bars set so that, like, you will win. Like, you have to be trying to lose in order to lose, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is more just about, like, interacting with the sequence and seeing it through.
Oh man, I can't change. Oh man, it has like the really bad, like, the bad, like, camera angle, so it's, you can just get your vision cut off. Oh no.
Do you know how to block?
You can block?
Yeah, I think so.
I know you can dodge.
I'm just vibing with the music now.
I think.
Select brings up controls. Yeah, see, you can block. L1.
Dog dash. Special.
You have beaten me, stupid!
Wow, you cannot dodge those or block those strong punches. Damn, I feel like I'm doing worse this time than I was last time.
I feel like you should just let yourself die here.
Snake, what's wrong? Answer me, please! Snake? Snake!
We'll get this.
For this sequence being like surprisingly hard when I was playing it.
Yeah.
I think it's just because like these kinds of fights like you don't really do for much of the game, and then you like have to do like 3 sets of them basically.
So apparently one tip is kind of like Dark Souls, your dodge is best used like offensively. So dodge towards him and go in with like a...
Oh, I see.
Dodge towards him and go in with like an R1 attack.
Yeah.
Also, hold R1 to execute a grapple if you're close to him.
Hold R1?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it wouldn't let me dodge. This is like the hardest one, the PS, the... Do you want to try, Chloe, if I do this one?
Sure.
Every time I dodge doing it, I get hit again. Yeah.
Snake,
Here.
are you alright? Snake?
How's the chat doing? The mental damage of an offensive kiss is too OP.
I'm just sorry, I'm just looking at the controls. Is it really just R1 and L1?
And X to dodge. Are there recoveries? I don't know actually. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You got it. You knocked the PS1 out of him.
Alright, there he is.
Liquid Ocelot.
Even the chat are talking possible fighting game mechanic ways to get down to this. I think I did a lot of dodging, maybe, for this guy, for this friend. Ooh, good one. Yeah, that seems like a good strat. It seems like it's really fucking him up.
He really only has like a couple combos. You just gotta avoid that one punch.
Yeah.
The fucking Falco punch.
The block, do you have to block right when he punches?
I mean, I just hold block when I'm not attacking the whole time.
Oh. Fall off, Snake.
God.
Oh, he dodged that. Oh, fuck.
Going. Oh.
It's just the camera.
Yeah, the camera's bad here. I kind of like how they also have the camera set up from the specific games. In Metal Gear Solid 2, they had. Oh.
What?
I think that's the thing that you guys did in the second game. There he is.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, they've kissed twice.
Yeah, they kissed. That's the right one.
Oh shit.
Oh, I just noticed, like, even the lighting in this section. Oh wow, there's a little glitch there. Even like the lighting in this section
it's got
changes.
the bloom.
Yeah.
That's so fucking good. That's so fucking
beautiful.
Cool. Just knock the sweat off them, Jesus.
Oh crap.
It's fucking like fucking America's Funniest Home Videos. That punch.
What is that quick time event that keeps coming up?
It's a special attack if you can do it.
There we go.
Old
Oh,
snake.
Naked snake. And regular ocelot.
It's not over yet.
What do you want to play, James?
Oh no, you can play if you want.
Oh.
I think this point there's no more real fighting. Can I do one of the punches?
Yeah. No, you can play the rest.
Learn your brace. She's like, no HP bars cry. Snake, kill this old man.
Sorry, I've played through the whole series. I gotta get like the last punch. Thank you for doing that hard part, Chloe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's get a round of applause for Chloe, everyone. I just realized the audacity of Ocelot to beat your ass in fingerless gloves and like work pants. Yeah, everyone else in Metal Gear is just sitting like downstairs watching them fight, and they're like, we should just like let them like get it out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are sound alerts still not working?
Oh no. Did it come through? The sound alert?
I didn't hear it. Are we frozen? Yeah.
Hold on, I have an idea. While we're loading in.
Long load.
Yeah. That's 55%.
So, what do you guys think of are you gonna do any other Metal Gears after this, you think?
I'm gonna be playing the I'm going to be playing Ground Zeroes after this.
Ooh, okay, I think that's one I didn't play, so it'll be interesting.
Oh man, I was trying to play the applause manually, but I can't for some reason.
This is only the beginning, Snake. America will descend into chaos. It'll be the
Metal Gear Survive.
all over again.
It's gonna suck.
No order.
Box is applying for your CQC.
Thank you.
Fire.
I was joking about playing Metal Gear Survive. I don't know if I could do it though again.
Battle. They will know the fullness of life.
Hold on, Chloe, can you buy an applause real quick?
At last.
I
He's out
I don't have any bits.
He's come.
You don't have any bits.
a cooldown on the sound alerts.
Oh.
We are beasts created by man. Unless the light is put out, the shadows cannot be raised. So long as there is
Did that sound go through?
erasing shadows will do no good. I am Liquid's doppelganger, and you are his. Just like
That's so weird. I'm gonna have to look at that after this. I don't know. Don't play any more. Don't play any more sound bites, you guys.
You're pretty good.
Snake's like, who said that? Snake, you're about to find out that people shit themselves when they die.
Did that come through?
Get out of here. Took a really long time to get this helicopter.
Sonny's program destroyed JD's brain, but left the brainstem intact.
So that was it. That was the lot. That was the
She analyzed
That was the last of the gameplay in this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now for the hour-long cutscene.
Alright, I can put down the controller.
And pick up a good book.
Electricity, food, medicine, communication, transportation. She cut off the Patriots' control while preserving.
Yeah, when are we gonna hear about the books of the Patriots?
Larger Birdie, yes, that was the Ocelot. You beat all of the liquid out of him. In more ways than one. Ayo!
An ideal image. Or maybe it was just one big defragmentation.
Like with a hard drive.
Fox alive. The AI is truly a living thing. The Patriots' reign has crumbled away. And still, our civilization.
They took down the Patriots, you guys.
Thrived on war since the dawn of time.
I don't know if that's true.
I wonder if we did the right thing. Naomi.
Snake died.
What did we lose?
Fleets of the Patriots.
What did we save?
And then it ends with war. Doo. What is he good for? Absolutely. Damn, those truly were the guns of the Patriots. In that moment, Snake, I knew the Patriots' guns were here.
Now there's no more Patriots guns. What do people think?
4 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. Oh, your audio is cutting in and out again. I don't know if it's affecting the stream now as well. Your computer is going to explode like a cartoon.
Yeah, our audio is completely.
Our computer is going to explode like a cartoon like. Puff cloud.
Yeah. Sorry, we cut out for a second. We're back. It's trying to load the. I don't know.
John, it was fun watching old men die slowly.
What's this one called? Naked Sin.
Epilogue. Nokia Sin.
The sins of gamers.
You look amazing.
Come on, don't lie. It's her wedding day. What?
Whoa, what was that?
Whoa,
This is a little artifact.
I thought like a map texture had gotten applied to her for somehow.
Colonel. You're going to walk me down the aisle.
This gun. I need you to hold it to Johnny's back so he doesn't try to run.
Oh, I'm still mad. But now, you've got a chance to win me over.
You're right. We have plenty of time now.
Yeah, Meryl's got some beefy defined arms.
Mei Ling, I want you to be my racist ring bearer.
Meryl could kick what's her name's ass. I don't even remember her name because The Last of Us 2 was bad. What was her name? The buff one from...
What's her name? What the fuck? Why am I forgetting her name?
This was a bad game.
Abby. Abby. That's
Was it Abby?
I think it's Abby. Oh, they survived. I thought they died. I like thought they died. The two.
Ellen Page. Aw.
Oh my god, look at
Johnny,
this, like,
your
fucking
suit.
punching-
I think it's Abby.
Sonny's hat.
Shit, boy, I'm giving you my daughter's hand in marriage.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony.
He's just reading from the middle of the Bible.
They will soon share. And pray.
This is the Holy Bible of gun warfare.
Is the music warping a bit for
Ooh,
people?
what's going on with Johnny's pocket?
Johnny, you
there?
got something in your pocket there.
Johnny, your phone's going off.
First mission.
No, Johnny took the nanomachines. No.
Hey, go on, do it.
Their first
Help! I
mission.
can't stop it.
Just in time. And I brought
Soda for everybody.
That's right. I'm a wedding guy now. I sell wedding supplies.
Compliments of Drebin. And a little something extra for me.
Birds were used for biochemical warfare, but I recovered them.
He's this kid just hanging out on this airstrip.
That kid's fucking scared that this giant plane landed and a truck came. Oh no, it's a monkey that smokes and drinks.
It's out of control.
the wedding economy.
Wedding economy.
Big wedding.
I like that Sunny has like social anxiety. Wow, what
Is
a
Sunny
beautiful
crying?
wedding. Here we are, an arms dealer, a naked monkey, a computer nerd, my dad, my coworker.
Ah, the monkey got it.
Sorry, Mei-Ling, you're never getting married.
Forever alone, Mei-Ling.
Mei-Ling is the forever alone bachelorette frog.
Where's Snake?
Snake died.
Oh, you don't know?
Nobody told you? Snake died.
Sunny, come on.
Yeah, it wasn't even like from the battle. He just like slipped in the tub like a few days ago. Help! I'm trapped in this tower over here.
Got some more loading to do. There's still more. Oh. Maybe they could hear like a little bit, bits and pieces.
How long is this cutscene actually? That much
The
left,
next
right?
one?
Yeah.
Like what? I don't think it's like a full hour left, right?
Okay.
It's got to be shorter than that.
Battery.
Oh
Will
shit.
we make it?
Are you trying to figure out if you have enough battery to get through this game?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just in the Twitch chat on it, but... I'll be right back.
Are you gonna get a charger?
Maybe.
Oh wait, you don't want to miss this though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good night, Dunkin' Donuts.
Bye.
See you.
Thanks for joining.
Wow, Jack, you've got your arms back. Oh, time for the worst fucking thing.
But you mean the best cutscene?
The disgusting little creature.
Look at the way Raiden looks at him, like, what is that?
Raiden looks up. Whoa! She's got stealth camo shirt on.
How are you feeling?
The game is falling apart at this point.
Mind if I sit down?
His blood pressure is 927/28.
In this scene, Raiden and his son look like custom The Sims 4 characters.
Cinnamon John asked for a hot take. My hot take is that Raiden's son is fucking awful. It's like the ugliest character they've programmed.
My hot take, I think he looks cool. And I think his hair is great.
This is how Donald reacted when they first brought Baron into the room.
What do you want?
Raiden's hair is glitching a little bit.
No, Raiden, I already did that. I did that before I got here. You have a lot of alimony to pay me. That's what I'm here about.
Look at
Raiden, this is me and the Colonel's son.
Look at the boy, and it's the boy from The Boy.
Campbell's kid.
No.
You really think this is Campbell's kid, Raiden?
Yeah, Raiden, this is absolutely Campbell's kid. Looks just like him. Campbell's like 99 years old. This is definitely his kid.
No, Jack, I only married Campbell for his money.
You said miscarriage.
I lied. I had a healthy baby boy.
Yeah, it turns out your weird robot dick can
pretended
still
to
get
be my
people pregnant.
To protect me. And
And to
our son.
cuck you.
Only until
Raiden, we had to make you a cuck in order to make you the perfect warrior.
You think that was synthetic blood in your body?
He didn't even tell Meryl. He sacrificed everything,
Meryl.
even his family.
Really just Meryl, actually.
To protect us.
Larger Birdie, Raiden's dick looks like a gear, looks like the gear shift on a truck.
I wanted to tell you.
So he's really...
John, aren't you going to say hello?
I have depression. Oh my god, he is my son.
My son.
Raiden saying my son.
Little John and Papa John.
Uh-oh.
In the end.
Mom, you said we were getting McDonald's.
I don't blame you. It's okay.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared of you, Dad.
Kinda like a comic book superhero.
Raiden gets flashbacks of when he was a child soldier.
Raiden just immediately unloads a gun into his son. Ah, that kid's coming right for
snaps.
me.
Rose. I'm done running.
It's time to be a family man. Could you imagine Raiden just like coming to like going to like a parent-teacher conference?
Look at the Sims 4 ass family.
That does look like when you make two custom characters, that's like a generated character that
No,
comes
I
from
mean
them.
it looks like people's like mods, like when people mod the Sims to make the characters like really hot. Like Raiden and even the what's her name? Rose.
Where are they just at like Kaiser?
They're at the free clinic. They were here to get John his rabies shot.
Wait, what happened with Quentin Flynn?
Oh, how he's like how he's a
What? They didn't have a baby in Beauty and the Beast.
Really?
Yeah, he like he DMs like fans like really gross stuff.
Wait, was
And,
that
was
that's Raiden's voice actor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
is
really?
he,
I didn't know
Is he
about
the
that.
same voice actor as the Kingdom Hearts guy?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I heard about him, but I didn't know he voiced Raiden. I thought he was just a Kingdom Hearts guy. Oh yeah, that shit sucks.
to be the wife and mother this family deserves.
Unfortunately, I think it is within Raiden's character to be a DM pest.
Raiden is one of those people who DMs you, and like if you don't DM back, they're just like, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna kill myself.
I can't be alone right now.
We're gonna load it.
Now for another 20-minute load screen.
I'm trying to remember how many more screens we have. I think there's several. What, problematic voice actors? Like game freezes and my snap in one place to another. It looks really funny. Okay, we're back.
I was just looking up Harry Mason's voice actor to make sure that he's still...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Snake, your frame rates, dude.
Turn down the flowers.
Yeah. Wow, I've heard of bloom, but this is ridiculous. With the flowers blooming, see, is the joke.
I'm ready for my computer to just fucking blue screen any moment now.
Your computer is gonna be the first computer in history to red ring.
That's what I was about to say. It's only on some frames. Sometimes it's fun to figure out what's causing the lag, like what it's rendering.
War is over. But there's one more thing I must do.
What's that? What? Smoke that blunt?
This is my last doink. Is there even audio coming through?
There, at least on my end.
We could. I don't know. I wouldn't be against YouTubing the rest so it comes through clearly.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honestly, just do it. Who cares?
Hold on. Let's see how much time we have left. God, is it still lagging?
I mean, I would just exit it. Like, there's no gameplay left, so.
Alright, that's the game. Thanks, everybody.
Are you just gonna stream the YouTubes?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to stream it to me just so I can watch it live without echo.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere in here.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Wow, I can't believe Snake had a cigarette and then the game just ended.
One last thing I have to do. Quit smoking.
What do I have to do? He switches to a Juul.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm setting it up so we can see the ending of this game. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, baby, there it is. With ads and everything on the side.
I'm trying to remove the ads for people watching.
You just right click on it. Right click and just do fit to screen. Here we go.
There we go.
Maybe you're gonna have to skip ahead.
Damn, we should have watched.
Oh, James, don't go.
What?
Don't. No spoilers.
Yeah.
You skipped ahead of it. Yeah, it's like around there. It's not gonna be the best quality, maybe. Oh well. I mean, it's better than it skipping. Is the sound coming through?
I don't think there's any sound right now.
Alright, skip ahead a few seconds, maybe.
Changed. Our time has ended. Our war is over.
Oh yeah, hover over. I want to see how much longer.
But there's one
Jesus Christ. There's about like...
We're gonna finish this tonight.
Damn, just blasting a cig at the fucking cemetery, Snake? Rude.
Okay, I'll be right back.
One last punishment I must endure.
It's a non-menthol.
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth.
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth. That's a good line.
me deleting my old Tumblr.
Is my final mission.
What are you gonna do, Snake? Shoot a gravestone? Dumbass.
Dummy.
You can't kill the dead already, stupid.
One of the main ad on the side of this video just says date Asian women near you.
Get to it. That's a command, not a suggestion. Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, I'm not logged into my normal account, so I can't skip ads. Anyway.
Why don't you have uBlock on? uBlock would just block them completely.
Does it?
Imagine if that came up right when Snake put the gun in his mouth.
They're not personalized because I'm using Firefox right now for streaming, which I don't do anything on.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that's why I don't have ad block or anything on this. So you don't see my worst personalized ads.
What's that? You got an ad for Join the Proud Boys today? That's it? Snake just shoots himself?
Man, he just gave
what
up.
What a baby.
What a baby. Did I ever tell that story on stream?
Yeah, I think so.
About watching Into the Wild?
Everyone at the wedding like, wow, I hope Snake's having fun wherever he is.
Nothing beats a stiff drink, huh?
Snake went to the graveyard and he has a gun. That's weird.
Didn't know you drank. I thought it was strictly soda for you.
Not like I never touched the stuff.
I'm just allergic.
Just the nano's better. The nano machine.
What the fuck are they listening to?
It has a chance to get you drunk.
So that explains it. No need to hold back anymore.
Listening to the Otacons mix.
Yeah, well, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. A lot of folks lost their entire sense of being the moment SOP went offline.
You mean SOPS? I heard some people are going through withdrawals. SOP syndrome.
Yep. SOP kept more than just alcohol under control. Those poor slobs are virtually naked now.
From what I hear, over 10% are showing symptoms. I guess getting rid of the Patriots won't solve all our problems overnight.
You, probably already suspected this, but I'm not actually an employee of AT Security.
Huh?
Why? No, I didn't suspect that at all. What are you talking about?
Gun launder.
The Patriots.
My earliest memories are of They kidnapped me, forced me to fight. Yep, you're staring at a former child soldier. My parents, brothers and sisters, all killed in the war. Guess that makes me what you call
Virtual
a war
nudity.
That's so cool.
After that, the Patriots picked me up and brought me into the family business. I was Drebin, number 893. There's a whole lot of pawns like me all over the world. How do you suppose I laundered guns like I did?
Oh, a magnet?
In fact,
That's how you launder guns. You just kind of run a magnet over the gun and it breaks the thing.
It's like those security devices they have at like CVS, where it's like it looks really hard to break, but it's actually like really easy.
Yeah, you just pull off those like metal strips that are like stuck to the side.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Meryl and
they probably never realized it themselves, but Rat Patrol Team 01.
Do you love Gantt charts?
I do love Gantt charts. Thank you. Yeah, how many ads did this person put on this video?
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't say how many ads there are.
Whoa, that was a cool magic trick.
Oh,
fuck you.
Hey.
You know,
where'd the L go?
This game is why Zoomers and like millennials are into QAnon.
why?
Because they think that this is how like the global elites work.
Yeah.
So they plan to have you guys take care of me.
Didn't turn out quite how they planned, though, did it?
Yeah, well, I don't think they expected you to crash their system and wipe them out.
So, does that mean you're out of a job now?
Are you kidding?
Riot?
I got the Drebins. All the Drebins in the world are in on it. From
We
now
do
on,
wedding stuff now.
we're in business for ourselves. We are pawns no more.
Now we are warlords.
The White House might have lost its taste for unilateralism, started to rebuild. But there's a lot of failed states out there that went bankrupt from their PMC habits, and they owe a shitload of money. Now, only question is, who's gonna pick up the tab? I'm sure these new governments will try and keep it under control with PMC corporate reform.
The
laws,
drive-ins
but it ain't gonna be
unionized.
good enough. They all sunk up to their eyeballs in the war economy.
Isn't so cool?
Might not be a new world order, but the old order under the war economy is gone for good. I'm guessing the UN is gonna be more important than ever, what with multilateralism and all. A certain president said it best back during the Cold War.
You see, me and the Drebin, we've linked up with this guy named Jeffrey Epstein.
He's got his own private island.
Itself's just an old 20th century relic. If you think about it, when you look at it,
That's where we're gonna make outer heaven.
it ain't that different from the
Little St. James is just outer heaven.
Right.
Jesus.
Nano machines used to keep you sober.
crush.
Look at the monkey in the back there.
Yeah.
Mix.
Hey, kid, don't play that. Kid.
Kid, that's expensive.
Sonny's like running to talk.
Hey, Uncle Hal, can I give him the Mark III?
No.
He's kinda a new friend.
That thing's like $1 million.
He says he works for somebody called Uncle Pat.
He's my very first outside friend.
And your last.
Really? That's great. Sonny, it's okay if you want to live outside now.
Wow, thanks, Otacon. Very nice of you.
That's right,
what a
Sonny.
generous.
You're an outdoor cat now. Like when they let a dog out in the yard. That's you. You're the dog.
The sun looks so pretty.
Sunny has never seen the sun in real life.
Staring right at
right
it.
into it.
I
Yeah.
like it outside.
What the fuck? There's another ad?
Prepare your
I
taste
like it
buds.
outside. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat Duo's mint and dark chocolate.
Visit your local Essilor experts and
Hold
find
on.
the perfect lens for you. See more, do more, Essilor.
I'm gonna put it in another window
When is Snake coming back?
so that there's no ads. Because I didn't know if you don't have YouTube Red or whatever, which I do. You get ads every 5 seconds.
You're at 48:33.
How's everybody in the chat doing? Okay, Jay, I sent you the new window.
Wait, did you share it to me again?
Yeah, it should
Okay.
it should just say
Yeah, I can see the Metal Gear Solid thing.
okay. Where are we at?
48:33.
Snake.
Hey, great question, Sonny. Let's go.
So he went on a trip to help him get better.
We're not going with him?
No. He needs to be alone.
Sonny, he needs to go die.
I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Don't get your hopes up.
Snake
I wouldn't count on it, Sonny.
had a hard life.
Bro, so many gamers are playing that and like, God, me too. I'm just like Snake.
I'm not crying.
What the
What
what?
was that?
Sonny, what was that?
Sonny, are you crying? No, I'm not crying. Oh, you're crying, pussy, pussy. Bugaboo.
There's a lot of uncles in these games. Uncle Campbell, Uncle Otacon.
Good to disgusting.
I can't believe I missed.
Where'd the sound go?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, wait.
You better pause it, James.
Hold on.
It's weird. Who's that guy?
Oh, now the sound's coming in.
What the? Holy shit.
Boss.
By the way, like, sorry if the volume's low on this video. I have everything at fucking max right now.
Naked son. There he is.
I remember when I saw him in the credits, I was like, wait, that's weird. He wasn't even in this game. And then Robbie was like, yeah.
Wait, after you beat it?
Also, I also noticed that his eye patch was on the wrong side in the body when they burned it. I thought it was just a mistake.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's a wow. That's good. I didn't even notice that.
Because there's a similar thing in like one of the other like first 3 Metal Gears where it's like somebody's eye patch is on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Give me that! Give it! Give me it! Like when you're trying to take something out of a dog's
get that
mouth.
out of your mouth. What's in your mouth?
Yeah.
Let it go. My son. I'm not here to fight. Or should I call you?
See, they really wanted to wrap everything up in this game.
It's over. Time for you to put aside the gun and live. It all began with a bunch of old fools. Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there was supposed to be an end credits sequence before this. I see what Jay's saying now.
Oh.
The video just skipped it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
How can you still be alive? That body, liquid burned on the Volta, wasn't mine.
Got you. Tricked
That
you.
was the body of a clone. Solidus.
Whoa.
They kept Solidus alive.
He was a perfect clone. Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him were convinced that Solidus was me. I was implanted with nanomachines, kept in a state of eternal sleep by JD and the proxy AI. They had me sealed away completely, not only my physical body, but my will too. The technology was similar to what they used to restrain the B&B members you encountered.
Oh.
For me to wake again, the system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted 2 things: to bring me back to life and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man.
How do they not realize the eye patch was on the wrong side? See, I can understand Snake not knowing, but I can't understand why Eva wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's when we finally learned.
Unless if Eva, I mean, they would probably explain like, oh, Eva knew all along and was just part of the Patriots plan or something.
For Naomi, nothing was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into motion. Eva stole my body from them and reconstructed it by replacing the missing parts with pieces from Liquid and Solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system, used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality onto his own.
Chloe's computer died.
To turn himself into Liquid's mental.
I had to switch to my phone to see the chat.
All our advances in nanotechnology, information and genetic control, they've never managed to control people at will, let alone turn one person totally into another.
But But he did it, I guess. Pretty cool, huh?
Conditions, someone can be made to play a specific role. Act like someone else. Cats do love to play as snakes.
That's right, dumbass. He hypnotized himself into thinking he was liquid.
That actually your brother? No, dumbass. It was hypnosis. Stupid.
Remember Zero?
Who's this asshole?
Snake, look behind you!
Old, and by the end his patriots were being run by a network without shape or form.
What do you mean, without shape or form?
The proxies were only one small part of the vast cycle that Zero created. The corporations, for-profits, and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the proxies. Accounts maintained by the Patriots. The network covered everything from weapons R&D and investment to production and marketing. It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect them. Politics and economics became nothing more than iterations of the same oppressively uniform system.
So this is like Facebook and stuff, right?
Yeah, this predicted Facebook.
A mere set of norms. The Patriots were those norms. A neural network reduced to its simplest form.
Sorry, I've been trying to raise the volume for people. Every single thing on my computer is at max volume for this window, and for some reason the volume's so low.
Just, people upload stuff to YouTube are like insane and don't know how to mix audio.
It could be. I mean, maybe it is just like this video for some reason.
A new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy.
To make sure that anybody forgot about this stuff,
Cause of creating a cleaner, safer battlefield.
knows what this game is about.
Provided a convenient catalyst. By then, the system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce.
Is that true, Nico? Kojima originally wanted MGS4 to end with Snake and Otacon being executed as war criminals.
And establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his will.
That rules.
Eventually, JD became the very age.
That would be a really good ending. They should have had multiple endings.
And this age chose to act through economics instead of nation states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted economic revolution, a battlefield revolution. It created a new world without substance. In this new world,
I mean, I could see why the team would veto something like that, because that's an ending that fans would be fucking pissed about.
Yeah, and also like the studio would be pissed too because he could never make sequels after that.
Yeah.
I guess not that they have made any sequels since.
With the American system in a state of collapse, the Patriot Society has reverted to a
Except Metal Gear Rising. But not like that team.
was the source of it all. And he doesn't even realize it. He's completely unaware of the fact that he led the world.
Who is Zero again?
He's the major in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay.
Major Zero.
So much bad blood between us. It's funny. Now that I'm actually face to face with him again,
I really like this scene because it is just like just about like neocons, just like all these fucking old people who cause like
The Iraq War.
Yeah, just like the fucking deaths of millions of people and are just so old and decrepit they like probably don't realize it.
Yeah, Major Zero's got some Kissinger vibes right now.
Yeah.
Zero is Henry Kissinger. That's him pissing and shitting, by the way.
The original members, Paramedic, Sigint, Eva, Ocelot, they've all passed on.
Press X, press X, press X.
Only Zero is left.
I think it was just supposed to show all the members.
Everything has its
Zero is John McCain and Big Boss is Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham.
It starts long before that. In chaos. The world is born from zero. The moment zero
Listening, I thought it was somebody ripping a bong.
the world springs to life. One becomes two. Two becomes 10. 10 becomes 100.
And so on and so forth and such.
Taking it all back to one solves
How much is left, do you think?
Huh?
so long as zero remains.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, y'all.
Eventually grow
It was an hour.
again.
Is there really 20 minutes left?
Yeah.
I don't remember this scene taking this long.
We're gonna end at like exactly 10, I think.
And so
See, it was perfect.
our goal was to erase
Actually, 3 comes after 2. That's a cinema sin.
even the mighty patriots began with a single man. That one man's desires grew huge.
Imagine somebody looking at this from far away.
Technology
Just too old.
the economy. We realized too late that we had created a beast.
Make it 10 minutes by using the YouTube ×2 stream.
His sin was ours. And for that reason,
Oh my god, the CinemaSins ding as a sound alert's a really good idea.
Ooh.
I might actually steal that.
Oh yeah, you absolutely should do that.
I was trying to watch
like
Cinema.
a really cheap one too.
I was trying to watch CinemaSins the other day because I thought it would be funny.
Oh, they're like intolerable.
No,
Like,
they're not
genuinely
even.
intolerable.
It's not even funny.
Again, imagine watching this from far away.
Hey, what are they doing with that old guy? You're like the gravekeeper and you're like on your like lunch.
Just hear a very loud beeping like heartbeat pulse just flatline from far away. I think it's time we make another grave here.
Did he bring Zero here just to kill him in front of Snake?
Yes. Fucking power move.
will mark the third. The fox die. Zero planted in you.
Every time I watch cinema, since my ability to critique anything gets fucked up for 3 days.
Eating away at my body.
When I was watching CinemaSins the other day, I noticed like CinemaSins in his CinemaSins.
Fox die.
Like he marks something as a CinemaSin because there's like a sheep on the screen, but he calls it a goat.
What are you talking about?
What?
Chloe cinema sinning cinema
Yeah, I'm
sin.
CinemaSinning CinemaSins.
I don't think it's that hard to do that though.
Yeah, if I remember, they get stuff wrong like fairly often.
I mean, a ton of their, yeah. I feel like he probably just does it on purpose to get more people to engage with it.
Oh, to get more comments, you think?
Yeah.
That would make sense. Unfortunately, that makes a lot of sense.
It's such an easy gimmick, and he probably makes so much money off that stupid channel. I wish I thought of it.
Their
I still want to do my idea of having a really dumb clickbaity movie analysis, but do like Criterion Collection movies. I just put a shitload of memes over them and stuff.
I want to start a movie channel where I do ending explained videos, but it's like I didn't watch the movie, so I have no idea what I cannot explain the ending, but I try my best to do it anyways.
I love that. Do ending explained videos where you watch a movie that you haven't seen before up until the last 20 minutes, and then you try to explain the ending based on where you think it's going.
I only watch the last 20 minutes.
Yes, no, I actually love that idea. Doing ending explained videos of movies where you've only seen the last 20 minutes.
Wanted me to tell you about the old fox die in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox die inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox die from reproducing. The new fox die is uprooting the old. Naomi confirmed it in her
Explain Metal Gear Solid 4 by only watching the last 20 minutes.
Are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely. Does that mean the mutants?
I have been working on more like movie related content, so I'm actually seriously considering doing the joke ending explain channel.
You could do like a joke CinemaSins for like one bit.
Yeah. A film channel that only riffs on other film channels. I'll do like a Red Letter Media episode.
Oh my god. Like, which one would you do? Would you do like the best the worst style or like their reviews?
Their
or,
reviews,
like,
yeah.
Blankets?
We gotta turn this place into a VCR store.
I do have a VCR.
That is, if you manage
My one
to live
VCR.
that long.
God, this last game is just old men falling around and beating the shit out of each other and farting and shitting and pissing.
Everyone dies. You can't stop it.
Kojima's daddy issues.
Run away from it. Let me tell you something.
Please don't tell me more.
Don't waste the life you have left fighting.
Bro, I don't know if you noticed, I don't got a lot of life left.
I've never thought of you as a son.
I've never thought of you. End of statement.
I've always.
Oh man, Loveland is really cool.
What?
Oh, they have a CRT TV with the built-in
fuck.
VCR.
I love those.
Yeah, I would love one of those. I just have nowhere to. I have nowhere to put it.
I mean, if you ever once like thrifts and stuff reopen.
Oh, I mean, like the main issue is I just don't have anywhere to put it. Maybe if we were in like a bigger place.
The same mistakes that I did.
You can get some pretty small ones. I'll say that at least.
Ever since the day I killed the boss. With my
The original boss. That's her, by the way. She was like your mom, kinda. She's actually like Ocelot's mom. By the way, did you see Ocelot? Dude's obsessed with me. Really weird guy.
So weird. This is a very, very iconic father-son struggle session.
They're both apologizing to Big Boss for misogyny.
The way it is. It's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. Isn't that
God, I really miss when we used to
Sorry,
live with Jay. Just the amount of VHS tapes that you had.
Yeah.
God, I had to get rid of so many of those too. Like we still collect like a ton of VHSs here, but I had to get rid of a lot of those ones.
Yeah, I just miss like being able to like throw one, like a random one on at night.
Right? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's great. Every time we've like done it with ours, like, and we have like huge, like we have so many that we've just never watched. They've always ended up being like fucking trips.
Do you remember that unmarked one that just had like really weird footage on it, and we couldn't figure out like what if you had like accidentally bought a snuff film or something?
Oh God, wait,
Was that the
what
one in
that?
Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I mean this was all
Yeah.
in Santa Cruz.
I definitely remember we like bought some unmarked tape and it had like a bunch of footage on it, and we were like, what is this?
Oh, I meant like, wasn't that one we found on campus?
No, Jay got it at like a flea market or a thrift store or something.
Wow.
I mean, there was
did
nothing
talk about
creepy on it.
hiding,
It was just like weird.
We did talk about hiding one on campus that would have August Underground on it, but we
Oh,
decided
God.
that might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Fruitless war dies out.
Fake snuff film prank gone wrong.
Those old
My edgelord days,
will be gone.
which, as I've said before, never actually ended.
The source of evil returns to zero.
Yeah, because we decided that if it got traced back to us, we'd end up like the cops would probably get involved.
Salute to the boss.
Salute in the chat.
That new world is yours to live in. Not as a snake, but
as a man.
As a man.
I like being a snake.
Lovelane, I like how you typed that out 9/11.
You know its proper name.
Oh.
Know this. Zero and I.
Never
liquid
kissed.
and solid.
Zero dying in a graveyard, lay epic fail.
A long, bloody war for our liberty. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems and norms and ages. But no matter how hard we tried, the only liberty we found was on the inside, trapped within those limits. The boss and I may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage.
Snake looks so awkward, like he doesn't know what to do.
But you have been given freedom. Freedom to be outside. You are nobody's tool now. No one's toy. You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war. Oh, it's time for you to see the outside world with your own eyes.
Like desperately trying not to call him dad.
Your body.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Are your own. Forget about us.
The vape.
Live for yourself.
Oh, someone was streaming this.
That's so funny that it's
Thanks
just
for
from
the
a stream.
follow, Legend Zero.
Oh no, you dropped.
Boss, you only need one snake. No. The world would be better off without snakes.
When you think about it.
Please don't make us make another one of these games. Snake quickly picking it up to smoke it. Going through withdrawals.
I'm gonna be right back again.
One last hit.
Isn't it?
Damn, F to series. Now what's Snake gonna do? Wait, does it just end like that?
Is there a after credit scene?
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah. Okay, I was skipping the credits.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake,
These things will kill you.
where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do. I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Otacron, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Okay.
You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes.
Snake doesn't have any memes.
You're a beast.
A blue rose.
No cringe, no fail.
No epic wins.
What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast. A shadow of the inside of the old age.
I'm going to run for president.
That's why you need me as a witness.
A witness?
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were and stick with you to the end.
Otacon.
Otacon's gonna be doing hospice care
You
for
wouldn't let me
Snake.
suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
So rude.
Yeah, she got good at making eggs. Wow.
Yeah, what the fuck? Way to be an asshole. Way to be remembered forever as an asshole.
The final line of the series. Dunking on Sonny.
Dunking on a child.
The most innocent character in this whole game.
Perhaps it's a metaphor for what war does.
They're not ready, Sonny. Okay, I take it back. Just gives the whole crew. Just Snake dies of salmonella.
Sonny's like, they're ready before the egg even hits the pan.
She's just eating them raw.
Good job, James. You got Eagle.
Yeah, I got Eagle.
You're into trophy.
Because you're epic.
Race gun?
Snake as a civilian. Can you imagine like Snake going to like the grocery store? Like trying to use like self-checkout.
Just looking at 2 cans of like different black beans. What's the difference?
It's great value, but this one says it's better brand. Snake, they're just black beans. It doesn't really matter. But then why is this one $1 more? Because it's name brand. Well, then why is it name brand? Because people buy more from name brands. Snake, they're the same product. It's fine. Just buy the beans, Snake.
Sorry,
when I was race gun?
Yeah, when it was switching, I was like, "What? What's race gun?"
It's the gun that makes Snake racist.
I think it's just a game. It's just a pistol. That's a weird name for a gun.
Let's watch some Cinema Sins now.
Yeah. Is there Cinema Sins for Metal Gear Solid?
I don't know. You wanna watch this?
Oh, I forgot that they do game sims now.
Wait, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, let's say it for YouTube night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
By the way, we're doing a YouTube night. Chat.
Yeah, we're doing.
Also, Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah, we're doing a YouTube night on this Saturday at 6 or 7. Wait, Jay, what works better for you?
I can let you know day of, because like I might go, like I might like be doing something that day, but like I can plan to be free by 6 if you guys think it's gonna be 6.
Okay. I mean, we could do 7.
I think 7 works better for me for.
Yeah, it'll be like a late night thing.
Yeah. Late
night YouTube watch party.
Yeah.
And we'll watch. We can start with gaming sins.
This is 30 minutes long. I just
want to skip. I just want to skip to the middle.
Well, we have an endless stairway to the top of the tower, so why not just put it in there? Brilliant. So, if Liquid destroys the master satellite,
whoa,
then
why
how's
is
he
his
going to
voice
be able to
echoing
communicate
like
to
that?
the U.S. government about his demands?
Oh God, it's because of ours.
And all of a sudden, that camera turret is gone. Further proof that stairway action sequence.
So many of his sins are just like saying what's happening on the screen and then dinging it for some reason.
Potentially awesome boss
Because it
battle
doesn't
with
make any
Snapple
sense.
Is this the same guy? Is this the Cinema Sins guy?
Yeah, it's him. How could you not recognize that voice?
I just thought it was somebody doing a impression of him.
He's got like nerd explaining stuff to you voice.
Snake! Nature tends to favor asymmetry.
Nope.
Alright, that's enough. Alright, thanks everybody for joining.
That was Metal Gear Solid.
Are you gonna launch that
Yeah,
nuclear weapon?
I'm gonna be playing. Next Thursday. I'm gonna be playing Ground Zeroes and at the start of Metal Gear Solid 5. But do either of you have anything you wanna?
Monday, I'm gonna continue streaming Dementium 2, and Wednesday, I'm gonna continue streaming Nier with AVB.
Oh yeah.
And also, maybe tomorrow, I might do a short celebratory Witch's House stream because I got unbanned.
Yay!
Yay! I'm doing Rainworld Sunday, and then are you doing a Sunday night?
What day are you
stream,
doing
James?
Rainworld? Sunday?
Yeah, I always do Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific, and then James, are you doing a Sunday night stream?
Yeah, I might be doing the end of
Call of Duty, right?
Call of Duty.
Okay, I may or may not join that.
Oh yeah, Jay, you weren't you weren't there.
Duty
Yeah, we've been playing through Call of Duty, the new one, the Ronald Reagan one.
Yeah, how has it been?
That's boring.
It's mostly just boring.
I wish it was like more
funny.
I wish it was funnier and like more neocon shit. Like I wish it was like more problematic, because then it would at least be funnier. But
instead it's just boring propaganda.
Yeah, it's boring propaganda. But yeah, so yeah, stop by Stop by Saturday because that'll be our first like YouTube like watch react thing. So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna start getting into the react videos. We're gonna start with what the fuck did I just watch? YouTubers, Twitch streamers react to racist Mario. Actually,
do you remember that period of
time? I'm sending you a video right now. But I want it to be a surprise for the chat that we have to do for our watch party.
Okay. I'm down. Do you remember that period of time though on YouTube when everybody was recommended racist Mario? Or was that only me?
I love bringing up racist Mario because anyone who was like on YouTube at that point like remembers.
There was like a span of 6 months that was like, oh, the only like it was always at the top of your recommendation was racist Mario for some reason. They just like broke algorithm somehow.
I put it in the Telegram chat if you guys want to look at it. Don't say what it is yet, but
I
this is definitely gotta be on the list.
Oh, yeah, no. This is the exact kind of energy we're trying to bring to Saturday's watch party.
I can 100% help with curating the playlist.
Oh god.
This is like exactly my type of like, hell content.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, that's absolutely
if you want to know what we're talking about, tune in Saturday night.
Yeah, tune in Saturday.
And also bring your best worst videos, everybody.
Yeah. People,
there's gonna be like a queue. So
yeah,
like
I'll figure out a way for people to queue up videos that we could show. Yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody.
Species which have gone extinct.
Oh, oops.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.